Hey Kira, how's it going? I hope you're well. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and chat it up with you all about the topic of today. I know I haven't been here like I think over a week, but it's been hectic, so I'm back, and I'm back today. And hi Michelle, how you doing? Yeah, give me a couple seconds, and we gonna get into it. I haven't been live. I was not live last week. Kids are going to school soon, so things have been busy, but I just needed to jump on here. Hey, Maya. Hey. And say a few things. Hi, Eve. You caught me just in time, getting ready to take a bath. All right. Hey, that's great, Catherine. I'm glad I caught you all at a good time. So, as you guys see, this live is about how I am tired, sick, and tired of being bullied here on this YouTube. Now, I know people are going to be like, well, that's all part of being on, a public platform, blah, blah, blah. However, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it okay. And for the fact that it's coming from a place where I'm supposed to be safe is really not okay. So I will go ahead and get into the examples. Everybody knows that Cole Robinson was coaching me May, June, July. I have not talked to him this month yet, and I doubt I will after this video. So everybody knows that he was coaching me or whatever. But during that time, I noticed that a lot of stuff was just being said in comments, in chats. I mean, everything from racial slurs about my hair. Like, I have a weave. Like, this is not a weave. This is all my hair. I've always had a lot of hair, so I don't need to wear a weave. But from everything from that to me, sexual comments about me and Maya, like, very outrageous comments. Very outrageous stuff. To comments about me not losing weight, me being big and fat and not losing no weight, blah, blah. Like, these comments been coming. Now, mind you, I have not gained my weight back. I still am down 50 pounds. And so for people to keep saying, oh, I'm, gaining weight. Oh, I'm eating fast food as if they know me. Like, nobody knows me. Nobody lives with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody's here with me. It's just me, my kids, and I go visit my mom. So for people to be constantly speaking on me is a problem, especially when I feel like that could be addressed by the person who runs the channel. If you're coaching me, you're supposed to be defending me. You feel what I'm saying? You're supposed to have my back. If you're coaching me, if you're my coach, you should be having my back and defending me. You shouldn't be letting stuff slide. You shouldn't be letting people just say anything about me or to me or anything like that. You feel what I'm saying? And not just that, but when I defend myself, when I make comments back to people because I don't appreciate what they're saying about me, whether it's sexually, because I'm a woman of God, I don't play that game. You feel what I'm saying? It's inappropriate. And when I'm sitting here and I'm telling people how they need to quit disrespecting me, and then the owner of the channel decides to block me from commenting and block me from even saying anything in lives or comments because they don't like that I'm defending myself when they should have been defending me from the beginning, is a real problem. Because you're my coach. You should be defending me. You shouldn't be blocking me from saying anything to anybody. I understand that he wants to have all this interaction and all these chats and all this stuff so he can get his algorithm going. But at the same time, why block me and delete my chat when in my response back to people who are being insensitive, disrespectful, racist, and everything else? How come my stuff get deleted? How come I get blocked to where I can't even comment? I can't even say nothing on there. But when people come to my page and my channel and say rude things, he had the audacity to tell me, leave it there. Don't comment. He was like, you don't got to comment, but don't delete the comments. Don't block nobody. Don't ever do that. But you did that to your client who was only on there defending herself. You don't even block the people who are talking crazy about me. You don't block the people that's disrespecting me, but you block me for defending myself? And you're supposed to be my coach. So are you feeling like it's okay for them to talk to me and be racist to me and sexist and all these other things? Like, it's cool? Because it's funny how anytime Matthew is mentioned, he defends him quickly, instantly. But I never get defended. You feel what I'm saying? Let somebody say something bad about Matthew, and he's going to jump to his defense. And he don't even talk to Matthew. Matthew's not even on his diet. You feel what I'm saying? But me, on the other hand, I am. I've been following everything he says to a T. Yet, he don't even defend me or anything. It's like I'm nobody. Which, hey, it's cool. Because he obviously got a issue with big women. Obviously. It's obvious. You feel what I'm saying? It's obvious he has an issue with big women. Because he don't talk bad about a man that's over 200 pounds bigger than me. He only talking about me. And allowing people to disrespect me. And Maya too. Because now it's like they put Eve and Maya. Like they got to put us all in the mix. When I don't even be in his lives. People contact me and tell me he's talking crazy about me. And the funny thing about it is, people will contact me, oh, he's talking about you, oh, he's talking about Maya, but they don't defend me. Y'all have the option to defend me, but y'all ain't even doing that. You feel what I'm saying? There's no point to tell us that people is talking bad about us and y'all ain't defending us. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's shady as hell. If you following me and you support me, why wouldn't you be like, hey, y'all need to chill on that or quit talking bad? Because I remember when somebody was talking bad about Pilar, and I was like, don't speak on her. She married. Don't speak on her. I've seen people talk about Maya. I'm like, don't speak on her. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's in my heart. If I mess with you and you and we like this and we cool, I'm not gonna allow nobody to talk about my people. Period. Period. If I'm following you and I'm on your channel, you could even Skeleton City. People was talking crazy about him. I'm not the one. If you're my people, I'm not gonna allow nobody to talk bad about you. So if you're my people, why is you allowing anybody to say anything negative about me? But you gonna notify me, but you're not gonna say nothing for me. Or for Maya. Because she in here too. But I think that's out of pocket, because if you really a coach, a real coach, you're gonna defend me. You're gonna have my back. And if you're really following me and you're really down for me, you know what I'm saying, and you really got my back, like people say they got my back on this channel, then when you're in that live and you see all that crazy talk about me, why you ain't saying nothing? You feel what I'm saying? Everybody on silent. If that's the case, then just unfollow me, unsubscribe to me, and stay silent on my channel too. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not that way. If I have your back, I have your back. But if you ain't got mine, you could just move on. Because I don't even mess with people that's like that. I'm just not the one. Don't talk about my race. Don't talk about my sex. Don't talk about me sexually. Don't talk about my diet. Because it's funny that it comes from people who I've never seen in life. Their channels have literally no content. You feel what I'm saying? They could be fat as hell. They could be bigger than me, but they talking all that mess. You feel what I'm saying? They could be black. They could be bald. They could be whatever, but they talking all that mess. All this hair is mine. I don't have fake hair. I've never even met Maya in real life. So there's no relationship going on between me and her. And even if I did see her in person, it wasn't never no relationship going on between me and her. I've never met Cole in real life. And there's nothing going on between me and him, and never has been. So all this conversation about me and him and her and this and that, because y'all bored, they even paying for it. They even paying super chats to talk about me. I'm topic of discussion. Ain't y'all all on his channel to lose weight? Why am I the topic of discussion? It's wild. It's wild work. So that's what I'm saying. If anybody is, and then for him to block me from defending myself is wild, even more wild work. Because how the hell is you going to sit up here and allow people to disrespect me, and then deny me the access to defend myself? Disrespect is at an all-time high. And even in my Discord, disrespect was starting to happen, and I had to shut it down. Because the thing is, nobody needs to tell nobody nothing about anything. If you're on a diet and that's the diet you choose, okay, great. That's the diet you choose. But to disrespect somebody and you likely ain't even trying to lose weight your damn self, you need to shut it down. You need to shut it down. Period. Because we already get enough drama outside of this platform. We already get enough drama outside of the Discord. My Discord was for people to encourage each other, uplift one another, not to talk down about people's diet and talk down to people, period. I would shut that whole freaking channel down. The whole Discord will get shut down because I only made it because people wanted to talk, like-minded people that are trying to lose weight. But when you start sitting up here trying to tell people what to do and tell people how to diet and all this, and you in here too trying to lose weight, I'll shut it all the way down. Because see, the thing is, I'm 41 years old. I've been there. I've done that. I've been bullied. I'm a black woman, a big black woman. You don't think I've had my share of bullies from the time I was a child to now? But guess what? Now, I don't got to tolerate it. I will delete it. I will shut it down. I will shut anybody down. And if I see it happen to someone else, I'm going to shut them down. Because I don't like it, I don't appreciate it, and I've already experienced it. So why would I not support somebody else who I consider a follower, a subscriber, or whatever? Why would I not step up to the plate and shut somebody down who's being disrespectful? Why would I not do that? If I'm a coach, because mind you, I am a life coach. I've helped several people write books, start businesses, and some more stuff. If I ever see anybody disrespecting my client, whether they're a paying client, a testimonial client, I don't give a dang, because I've had all and in between. I've had paying clients, I've had free clients, I've had testimonial clients, I've had all type of clients. And I guarantee you this, they know that I've had their back no matter what. I don't sit up there and let nobody talk bad to them. Even if their book sucked, hey, let's rewrite it and make another one. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect them or anybody else that's supposed to be connected to me. So that means you're a horrible coach, a horrible person, and horrible people. And I don't want to have nothing to do with none of that. Period. It's disrespectful. It's out of pocket. And if it's for likes and views and comments and money, then you need to find another profession, bro. Because that's not it. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Because I'm feeling real like I'm not the one, y'all. Catherine says, this world is full of orgs. People take liberty to say whatever. Block them. They don't deserve the effort to respond. Spam time. Yeah, listen up. Maya said, yes, Cole blocked Eve, y'all. Spam time said, yeah, that's crazy. Claudia said, I've been done with Cole, but now even more. For real. Maya said, he's quickly defends Matthew. Yeah. Spam time said, yeah, he went hard for Matthew. That's what I'm saying. How is you constantly going hard? That's what I'm saying. Like what Claudia said. She been done with Cole. I could have been done with Cole too. Because this is not the first time. Because when I confronted him about how my comments keep getting deleted, he kept telling me, oh, well, that's YouTube deleting your comments. It's not me. That's YouTube. Bro, why is it I can leave comments on anybody and everybody's channel but yours? Obviously, it's not YouTube. It's you. Because YouTube ain't just going to pick you only for my comments not to show up. It's not going to say, okay, well, out of all the people that she follow and all the people she comment on, let's just go ahead and make sure that when she comment on Cole stuff, it don't show up. That doesn't make sense. I'm not Boo Boo the Fool. I wasn't born last night. So, stop. Please. Stop playing me for a fool. I'm not that. And for him to go hard for Matthew, I don't care who you go hard for. Go hard for whoever you want to go hard for. That's great. That's wonderful. Even he ain't even coaching that man. But that man got a whole booming Instagram page and he ain't mentioned Cole not one freaking time. But yeah, Cole goes hard for him. Because that's his people. He coached him before. And that's great. But somebody you're currently coaching, you should be going just as hard for, if not more. Period. Don't try to patronize me and chastise me talking about, well, the YouTube, I don't even be talking about you on YouTube. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Your content has been all about me since May. So, yes, you do talk about me. And then you blatantly start talking about me after a while because I guess you got loose because your little friends and followers and cult following was speaking my name. You feel what I'm saying? So, don't sit up here and say, no, you wasn't, because you was. And don't sit up here and say, oh, well, it's YouTube and that's just YouTube. It doesn't matter. If we're talking, and because we're talking, that means it's okay. That doesn't mean nothing. That's just like being in an abusive relationship. You and your man is cool out and about, but then you in the house and you getting beat on? Like, what's the difference? There's no difference. Okay, well, don't trip because in public I'm doing this, but in the private I'm doing it. No, it's all the same. It's abusive. It's disrespect. It's not tolerable. Period. So, yeah, Maya said, "Yep. Um, watch he about to go live." That's another thing I noticed. It's just a constant sabotage of me, bro. Constant sabotage, bro. Constant sabotage. When I'm losing weight doing something, it all of a sudden would change. Why would I change if I was losing weight doing something? Why would we constantly be changing every time I'm losing weight, bro? And then I stall, or then it stopped going, and then I stopped losing weight because we made the change. Why would we keep doing that? Why? Wouldn't you want me to stick with something that's having me drop the weight, and then once I do actually not lose weight, we go off to something else? Why was it like that for me? You feel what I'm saying? That's out of pocket. It's out of line. Every time I go live, you want to go live, you going to promise me, oh, make a video. Make sure you're telling people I'm coaching you. Make sure you make a video putting this and that. Make sure you're doing this and that. Put the video, put low fat. Telling me, guiding me. This channel had nothing to do with my weight. This channel was all about people working on themselves internally, which I'm going back to, even though I will keep talking about my weight loss journey. But this was about internal work, because the thing is, you can't lose weight if you ain't worked on your internal work anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Loving yourself and all those things. But one thing it goes along with that is boundaries. You ain't gonna sit up here and let people disrespect you. Because if you can sit here and let random people on the internet disrespect you, you let anybody disrespect you. In person, off person, period. Because you don't have the self-confidence or the self-respect for yourself. That means you're gonna disrespect yourself. And I'm not the one. So yeah, I don't care. He can go live all he wants to. He can talk crazy all he wants to. Because that's his livelihood. That's his income. That's how he get money. Good for you, bro. But that ain't me. That's not how I operate, regardless if it's how I get money or not. Maya said, a real coach would defend you publicly. Spam Time said, crazy work. Beautifully Broken said, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Not cool at all. Thank you. Catherine said, I never liked his channel. I can't listen to him. His method of delivering his message is disrespectful and rude. Yeah, and that's true. Because at the end of the day, if that's how he talks to people in general, but mind you, when he on the phone, he don't never do that. He don't talk to nobody like that. But the thing is, he come off with this persona like that's how he is, and then all his followers think, oh, well, shoot, he doing it, so now we finna be doing it. And that's exactly what's happening. Everybody getting real bold. They'll come to my page talking crazy, come to my channel talking crazy, on his channel talking crazy, and then he had the nerve to tell me not to delete it. Don't delete what they say. Don't block them. Why? I don't get paid for YouTube. I'm not getting paid for this. Why would I tolerate disrespect? And even if I was getting paid, I wouldn't get paid to get disrespected. That's stupid. That's dumb. That means you have super low self-esteem. And I'm not the one. Maya said, they constantly pay super chats to Cole talking sexually about us. Exactly. Exactly. Like, why? Talking about I'm eating. But see, out of his mouth, he said I eat McDonald's. But what his dumb self don't know, I've never eaten McDonald's since I've had my kids. I don't eat McDonald's. If anything, I would go to Wendy's. And that's about it. That's the only fast food place I would even go to. I don't go to no McDonald's. McDonald's ain't even, we don't even have grilled chicken sandwiches out here in California is McDonald's. They discontinued that crap. While he's sitting up here trying to make suggestions on what to eat. It's crazy how every time I come out with a video, here he come with a video just like mine. I made real life suggestions of what people can eat now on the go. Go to the store, grab you some chicken, whatever. This fool said go to McDonald's. Now, why would you tell somebody fat to go to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich when they fat? Why would you do that? What if they wanted to go, they go to McDonald's, all intentions of getting a salad, but because of that trigger in their mind, they get a burger? Why? What type of coaching are you doing? To tell somebody to take their ass to McDonald's and they fat? Who does that? That's not real, bro. Thumbs up this video, because this needs to go up. I don't care. I don't care. It's out of pocket, it's out of line, and it's not going to be tolerated. He plays that game. He plays that game with people acting like it's cool. It's not cool, bro. That's why would you even want to sabotage people like that? That's straight sabotage. Oh, just go to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich. These people out here in California just go there to get a chicken sandwich. It ain't gonna be grilled. It's no grilled chicken sandwiches here. Like, what the heck? Let me see what y'all said. I feel like so many men hate women, Claudia said. Yeah, I don't know who hurt him. I don't know if some fat woman hurt him. or some fat woman hurt all these people that's always got something to say. Maybe they just feel like, hey, you know, they feel better doing that because their life is trash and they have a trash life. So they feel like they got to constantly run their mouth about somebody else because their life is trash and they want everybody else to feel like trash too. But that's not my problem. That's their problem. And I know that the internet comes with bullying and all the crap like that. But to block me from defending myself is out of line. It's out of pocket. There's no excuse. You can't blame YouTube for everything. Period. Because I have a thick skin, but I do see why a lot of people who get bullied are no longer here on this earth no more. Because it can push you to that point. And that's why I'm shutting crap down right now, because I'm not the one. I'm a very strong woman. I've dealt with a lot in my entire life. This is not going to be tolerated, especially when it don't have to be tolerated. If you're in a relationship and you're a marriage and you're trying to get out of it and it's all that going on, hey, deal with it. But this is the internet. It could be shut off. It could be cut off. It could be deleted. This is not tolerable. It don't have to be tolerated. Claudia says, I'm sorry this happened to you. I can't listen to him anymore, so I had no clue. I haven't even been watching him. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. I have not even been watching. Like, I have my own life going on. I have a single mom of 2, and they both going back to school, and I work full time, and my mom been, you know, she's elderly and needs help. I don't be jumping in, logging in every time he online. He be online all the time. Who has time to do that? Those people who have time to do that, hey, good for you. I don't have time to do that. But the fact is, you have time to do that, but you don't have time to click a couple of sentences and say, hey, don't talk about Evelyn. You can't say that. You in the live. You there at every live. You at every video making comments. You can't make that comment. You can't come to my defense because I've seen it. I've seen comments being said about me and no one said one word. And it's people in there that follow me, that are subscribers to me, that are even in my Discord. And not once did they say anything in my defense. They just letting this man go on and on talking and let them people go on and on talking and everybody just going on and on talking. Crazy. Beautifully Broken said, you're the bigger person, mama. These people are not on your level. Haters are horrible. Hate trolls. They live to hide behind their keyboards. Shake my head. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Because they don't have nothing better to do. And that's not my problem. They may have a horrible life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the way that's their release to try to get through their day. Well, they need to find another option. There's plenty of ways. Meditate, journal, do something. But sitting up here coming for me, and I ain't even, the thing is, I haven't even been on this man's channel. The last video I had made about putting the scale away. He told me to make that video. He was like, do that video. And he kept asking me to do it. And I think I even mentioned that in the video. He kept asking me to do it. And then he was like, okay, we'll do it. And then we can go on live together. I'll have you back on my channel and we can talk about it. Because I didn't want to do it. And I was going to talk about how it was a struggle to even put it away. Next thing you know, the day I did that video, the moment I did that video, he went live. We didn't go live together. So that's why I'm like, I don't like playing games. I don't like playing games with nobody, especially a grown-ass man. I really ain't about to play no games. I'm grown too, just like you. I'm not about to sit up here and play with you. Either you helpful or you hurtful, and at this point you hurtful. I'm sorry. So that it's time to let it go. That goes for any relationship. If somebody's hurting you or allowing you to be hurt, it's got to stop. It's got to go. It's got to end, regardless, because it ain't that good. Whatever's going on, it ain't that good. Kira said, I'm a woman who follows the Most High of the Bible, so I knew Cole wasn't for me because of the way he speaks and acts. I knew then he wasn't for me. Okay, exactly, Kira. Exactly. Beautifully Broken said, I haven't been watching him much anymore either because he confuses me. And that too. And that too. And then for the, like, after I heard, and see, the thing is, I was already not watching him. I wasn't really, because like I said, I have a lot going on. But after I was told that he was talking about Jesus, I'm like, you talking about my Heavenly Father's son, the King? And you cussing in the same breath? Like, I mean, we all probably slip up and say curse words, but I'm not going to be saying no curse words talking about God or his son. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. But if you disrespecting God and his son, you for sure don't give a dang about me. That's a fact. And he's confusing because he's confusing to everybody. Like I said, I don't know. He talks to a client, then he gets on and says something else. He talks to a client, then he gets on and says something else. He talks to a client, then he get on and say something else. Everybody gets confused. People are just going to watch comments and think it's entertainment at this point. Cause like who's really being helped? Who's really being helped? I would love to know what menopausal woman he helped. What woman over 100 pounds he helped? Because I don't see none. When I go to his page, when I go to his channel, when I go to his testimonials, I don't see none. I don't see none. Or men for that either. I ain't seen no big men either. 100-pound men lose no weight. Fortunately, Latchkey has been, but Latchkey has been doing more than just the diet. He been working out, swimming, walking. I mean, he doing a lot more than just the diet. And he's not lost 100 pounds. So like I said, these 100-pound, 300-pound, 400-pound people he be talking about, I'm waiting to see. Like, where they at? Where are they at? Because I would like to meet them and see how much they dropped. Because I haven't seen it yet. Maya says, exactly. Spelltime said, yeah, it's over for him. I tuned him out for a while ever since he flipped. I seen on vid on accident he was talking about eating 6 meals a day. That's what I'm saying. He went from fasting, then he went to, 1 meal a day, then he went to sugar fasting, then he went to, he sugar diet, then sugar fasting, then low fat diet, then 1990s diet, now it's all in diet, now we eating once a day, now we eating 10 times a day, now we eating meat, now we eating potatoes, now we eating blueberries, now we eating everything, now we eating all of it. Like, bro, no. Now, I don't know how his coaching works in his country. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe he does coaching in person with people and maybe they have different, type of results because he tells them things individually. But as a coach, you have to coach people individually. You can put ideas out there, but everybody is different. So you can't be like, oh, everybody just eat a bunch of chicken and rice. But then last couple days ago, you're like, everybody eat chicken and broccoli. And then the day before that, don't eat no vegetables. Then day before that, just eat egg whites and yogurt. Like, bruh, do you know how many people be going back and forth to the store? And I'm a victim of the going back and forth to the store every 5 seconds. All of May and June, I was back and forth to the store because stuff just kept on changing. I was like, I'm not the one. I have a grocery budget. I don't do this. This is not something I do. And I'm not about to. Kiera said, if you do shut down the Discord, would you consider making a WhatsApp group? Oh, thanks, Kiera. It's not like I like the Discord, to be honest. I mean, it's people in there that's cool. They come with what they got going on. But I just don't like the fact that people like are disrespectful or disregarding other people's diets. You feel what I'm saying? If you're vegan and vegetarian, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not finna press on you. You need to eat some protein. You need to eat some meat. You need to eat. I'm not ever gonna do that. I'm not gonna be like, because that's what, if you looked at my last video, you feel what I'm saying? I talked about low protein options for people who eat meat, people who are vegetarian, and people who are vegan. I don't discriminate on none of that. But I also feel in return, if somebody is eating meat, it shouldn't be discriminated on. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody's body is different and everybody does things differently. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I noticed that in the group, people was talking about meat eaters and this and that, and protein, and it makes you fat and blah, blah. But a lot of people have done low-carb diets and have dropped tons of weight. They've done carnivore diets and dropped ton of weight. I'm not here to talk about them bad because that's their choice. Because maybe that's what their body needed. I don't know. And then there's people that's eating rice all day and potatoes all day and losing tons of weight. And that's good for them. But I'm not here to judge any of them. The only person that I'm here to judge is myself and worry about what I'm doing. And I feel everybody on that group needs to do that same thing because we all there for the same reason. Ain't nobody in there better than nobody else because ain't none of us had a goal weight. So I don't want to take it down, but I may start kicking people out though, because that was the whole point of the channel. That was the whole point of Discord. For everybody to just kind of come together and just like, if we're going through something, we there to encourage each other, motivate each other. But to sit up there and try to dictate what people need to be doing and how they need to be doing it, I don't care if you can come and talk about what you want. If somebody has a question, we all can chime in. But we're not going to have nobody doing that. Especially this ain't your channel, baby. This Discord was not yours. It never was yours. You were invited to it. You came in and that was it. And you can get out of it just as quickly as you came in. As simple as that. I'm not tolerating disrespect or nobody disrespecting nobody else to where they feel some type of way in my group. It's my group. Nobody's going to feel no type of way in my group. If somebody feels some type of way because of one person, that one person can go. Because you're not going to make nobody in group feel bad when it's my group. Now, you can go make people feel bad in your group, but you're not going to do that here. Spam Time said exactly. Maya said exactly. Spam Time said no difference. Sunray said, are they still mad about the sugar diet? What the world? I'm not tripping off the sugar diet. Like, I like the sugar diet. I don't even know why he shut it down. That's his loss, though. Claudia said, yep, I don't recall him talking crap about Latchkey, only you. That's not right. And the thing about it, Latchkey ate several meals off plan. That's my boy. He always made sure that he made up. He would go do some extra steps or whatever. He ate several meals off plan. Not once was it said, oh, he's eating this and he's eating that and blah. But as soon as I had tacos, and it was a whole blowout. I had sugar that he told me to eat because, mind you, I was very against the sugar thing. But finally, I had those sugar shots. Y'all remember. And boom, it was all bad. Something he told me to do. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is against women, but it's not good. And I'm not saying he needs to be talking bad about his men clients. Don't talk bad about Latchkey or Matthew or anybody else. But don't talk bad about anybody, period. If they're your client, you shouldn't be talking bad about them at all. If you have something to say, you can tell them in person, because I've reached out to him like, hey, is there a problem? Like, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the type of person I am. I want to handle it in a conversation between us. I don't want to hear it online. If there's an issue, let me know. Don't let online know, because online don't know what they talking about. They on the outside looking in when we have actual real conversations. And then it's like, well, I wasn't talking about you. Bruh, obviously you were. Even other people said you was, because they watched my channel and they watched yours. Like, let's be serious now. Claudia said, even Chris Fabulous had to start blocking people. Y'all don't deserve the disrespect. Oh, dang. They was getting at Chris? Because that's what I'm saying. Cole has started a cult. And if you're not doing what he says in the moment, because mind you, he has said a lot. But in the moment, if you're not doing what he says, like I think Fab said he's not eating low fat like that. Which low fat, let me please tell you, is 80 grams or less a day. That's low fat. The highest you should go on a low fat diet is 80. You should not go past that. But that doesn't mean to do 5 grams or 10 grams, especially as a woman. And I got disregarded about that. It's like every time I said something, I was getting disregarded. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. Well, you're just fat. Well, you're just fat. I felt like I was at the doctor's office. Anytime I go to the doctor's office, it always goes to my weight. Okay, but you're my coach, and I'm telling you what's going on. And it's funny because I have a whole separate YouTube, and not YouTube, but TikTok, and I post my Bible scriptures, and somebody was commenting about how people don't listen. They hear you. I said, yeah, they don't listen. I said they may hear you, but they don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you something for a reason, but you're not even listening. You're hearing me, but you don't care what I'm saying. Listening means you actually care what the person is saying and you're taking it in, but people don't listen nowadays. They just hear and move the hell on, which is pretty sad. Because if you can't listen, then how far in life is you really finna go? Okay, so that's sad about Chris, though. I didn't know about that. Swedish Sugar Reese said, the strange thing is, I think people get mad when the people Cole trains don't lose the weight. It could be they are scared it's not going to work for them. They were all good to root for Matt until he stopped losing that. Until he stopped losing that talk horrible in his chats. Okay, look. Let's keep it 100, because I'm not about to sit up here and play. Matthew lies, clearly. You feel what I'm saying? He was never on the sugar diet or the low-fat diet, because he was on videos eating burgers and eating a whole bunch of junk before he even did sugar fasting. You feel what I'm saying? He was just on Instagram eating Taco Bell and all type of crap. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why there's a difference. You feel what I'm saying? I literally stick to plan. I may have, like, in the past month, I think in May I had those tacos, and then most recently I had uh a some type of a tri-tip burger from Burger King. Didn't have a meal, but I had the junior one because my kids want to try it too. So I got the junior one. That's the last thing I actually had. Mind you, from May all the way to August, I did not mess up. So that's BS. It's BS. I don't care. I don't care about that. Because at the end of the day, people, and he's a man. Men don't have hormones. They don't have periods. They don't have none of that. So what is the real reason you not dropping no weight, bro? And he has a job, very active job, where he's delivering packages all day. My job, I have to sit down 9 hours a day. There's really no comparison. And he's got extra 200 pounds more than me. So I don't think it's about what he's saying. If they're scared that what Cole's telling them is wrong, if you try it and it don't work for you, then it's wrong for you. Don't do it no more. And that's what I've had to learn. Everybody's different. What he's saying may work for somebody, but what he's saying may not work for everybody. And people need to realize that. But going and attacking somebody else, going and attacking Matthew or me or anybody, Maya or anybody, because you think you need to see us drop weight in order for you to trust what this man is telling you is dumb. It's dumb. Because we could be dropping weight and you could be gaining because it don't work for you. So make it make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Maya said, if they talk about Matthew bad, Cole gets angry and will defend him. And that too. People have paid comments to talk bad about Matthew, and all he does is defend him and step up to the plate about him. People make comments about me and Maya. He don't say nothing. He don't say nothing. He'll just go to the next comment. But if you can't stop and defend us, you shouldn't be stopping and defending nobody. Just keep on scrolling to the next comment. Period. It's just weird. Like, don't that seem weird to y'all? Catherine said, I feel people like him get pleasure from leading people on and joy from our sorrow. He is never consistent, just making things up as he goes along. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he gets joy out of it, but I know he don't care. I know he doesn't care. It's obvious he don't care. You feel what I'm saying? If this is his livelihood, this is how he get money, then obviously he don't care. He don't care. And that's cool. You don't have to care, but that's not a coach. That's an entertainer. There's a difference. Either you're a coach or an entertainer. You're not both. Sweet as Sugar Reese said, on Matt's page, they tear him to shreds. Yeah, but I haven't been following Matt. I have heard his journey, though. I've heard that he's quit several times. I heard that he lied and said his scale broke because he wasn't really doing what he was supposed to. I heard he disappears for months. I heard all kind of things. I don't know that man personally, so I really don't know. But I've never disappeared for months. I've never even disappeared for a week. I stopped doing videos every single day because I felt like I wasn't even people weren't even watching it anyway. So I'm like, why am I going to do a video every single day when it takes time for me to even do all that crap, and I'm doing so much every day as it is. So then I'm like, okay, I can post once a week, but y'all know I'm here though. I post my Bible every single day, regardless of what I'm doing. I always post that, so you know I ain't disappeared. I come out with a video at least once a week, if not more. So I ain't went nowhere. I do a live once a week, except I didn't do it last week, and people called me on that, like, "Hey, I didn't see you," and that's why I like Discord. It's like, "What's up?" But I even talk to them on there and tell them what's going on. So don't. There's no excuse. Either you. Why make your channel about weight loss if that's what you're doing? The thing is, Cole told me to change my channel to weight loss because I never had done a weight loss channel. I would mention it. I would talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't all about weight loss. My channel was never all about weight loss because my life is not all about weight loss. I have so many other things. I'm a single parent. I work full time. I'm taking care of an elderly mom. Like, there's so many other things to my life than just weight loss. But he was pushing that. Oh, weigh yourself every day. Weigh yourself every day. Weigh yourself every day. Then it was get rid of the scale. Then it's like, come on, man. Be for real, bruh. What are we doing here? Because this is what you wanted me to do. Change my name. No, I'm not changing it no more. It's Eve's journey because that's what it is. It's my journey. Nobody else's. Let's see. Miss Maya says, sweet, yes, but Cole defends Matthew publicly. Exactly. All the time. Tia said, I had to stop watching him. I couldn't take the foul mouth much longer. Even though I know it's an act, but I hate his gaslighting people, saying he never told people to do the things we all know he did. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And not even just that, but for people that really believe it. That's how you know it's a cult. Because in cults, the leader will tell you anything and you'll believe it, even though you know that just yesterday they said the complete opposite. Like, that's a cult. Like, there's no other way to put it. You was literally just watching every single thing he said yesterday, and you jumped on it, and then today he completely switched the whole thing, and now you jumping on this like he never told y'all to just go to the store yesterday and get a bunch of junk. Now you going back there today and doing some more? No. No. Sweet, as Sugar Risa said, I need to understand why people bully and don't know what to say out their mouths on these platforms. I hate keyboard gangsters. Yeah, I don't like keyboard gangsters either. My whole thing is, if you saw me in person, you wouldn't say a word. I can guarantee you wouldn't say a word. And the thing is, if you see me in person, I wouldn't even know it's you because you don't have no content on your page. You would know it's me, but I wouldn't know it's you. They have no pictures, no videos, no shorts, no nothing of them. Nothing of them. They just make these channels so they can talk crazy to people. That's literally all they do. Nobody has any idea what any of these people look like. They just get these channels to talk crazy to people. And I feel like YouTube should do something about that. They shouldn't even allow them to have a channel. You don't need a channel if you're not gonna post nothing on it. It should be a different type of subscription where, yeah, you can do stuff like on Instagram. People do that. You feel what I'm saying? But they post things like. But then there's people on Instagram. There's people everywhere that literally just get a channel or get on Instagram or get on Facebook or get whatever just so that they can talk crazy. They don't even have no pictures. They don't have no nothing. They have nothing. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Maya said, Cole told me that rice causes him to have inflammation response, yet he is now promoting for people to pig out on rice. Is he? See, yeah, somebody did say that. That doesn't look like chicken and rice. Oh, because my last video, I had posted about all the different types of low fat proteins that there are. And somebody said that doesn't look like chicken and rice. And I'm thinking, what? But see, that doesn't, it said, is this Cole approved? It doesn't look like chicken and rice. I don't know if they was being funny or if they was being serious. I said, I don't know. Cole says a lot. I don't know what the heck he's saying this week or this hour. I don't know. What are you even talking about? That's crazy. And somebody else was like, oh, you're just promoting his stuff so he can comment on your channel. Huh? Comment on my channel? I've been on his channel. I've been on his lives twice. I talked to this man on Instagram. Why do I need to worry about if he makes a comment on my video? I don't give a dang if he make a comment on my video. This isn't my source of income. I mean, no offense to anybody whose source of income is, YouTube or whatever, but it's not mine. I don't care about that. Star said, I'm sorry this is happening to you. Stay strong. Thank you, Star. I appreciate it. Michelle said, I got off his page ages ago. I was once 400 pounds and could not stand hearing him calling people fat pigs. Just too demeaning in his approach. Absolutely, Michelle. Absolutely. Absolutely. And after a while, like, you get tired of hearing that, especially when, like, you're not getting help. Like, it'd be different if you're getting called that, but you're actually getting help, something that's helping you. But it's not even helpful. So it's just degrading, demeaning, disrespectful, and you're not even helping. Tia said, yep, get rid of those who disrespect you or others. You deserve better. Exactly. And then Star said, project, not protect. Exactly. Projecting. That's why I said all these people probably could be fat. We have no idea. We don't know what none of these people look like. We just know that they talking crazy on the channel. We have no idea what they look like. Like I said, they could be at a keyboard at their desk, fat, can't even sit in their chair. We would never know. We just know that they talking mess because that's what they do to feel better about themselves, which is very sad. Sweet said, do y'all remember when he mentioned Jerome? OMG, they were on his page harassing him like crazy because he wouldn't do the sugar diet. Heck yes! And that's another thing. How are you promoting people who don't even know you or like you? Like, he's always talking about the carnivore, Dad, Bod, Ken. I don't even know who all these people is. But Ken and all these other people, like, I don't even know who the heck these people are. If you come in here one more time, the answer will be no. And I'm just like, all Kent Berry and Jerome, and I'm glad Jerome didn't get off. Jerome had fruit once, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not changing up what I'm doing for nobody else." But literally going on that man page harassing him, it's called a cult. That's a cult. That's a cult following. Why are y'all going on this man page? He was doing fasting for forever. He's still doing fasting. Why would y'all go and hate on this man when he lost all his weight doing fasting? Because he didn't want to do the sugar diet? Like, that's crazy. You absolutely right. Maya said, yep, they bullied Jerome too because Cole sent them to bully him. Exactly. It's like a freaking Gestapo, bro. It's like some gangster stuff. Like, oh yeah, go attack him, go get on him. Go to this person's page, get on him. Why? Why, bro? Why? Why is you doing that? Why is you sending your Gestapo to go harass everybody? Like, stop. Because they're not changing nothing. People are still doing them. Jerome's still losing weight doing his fasting thing. He had a piece of fruit and he was like, oh, he thought he having one piece of fruit was going to do something. He needs to pound the sugar. But now you telling people don't even have sugar, don't even have added sugar, don't have no sugar at all? Like, bro, what if he really just changed his whole channel because of you? He would have been ruined and done because all the people that's following him was because they was fasting. Like, why would you try to destroy people? That's a coach? Trying to destroy people and their brand is a coach? No, that's not. Claudia said, whoa, I just saw that Cole is live right now. Coincidence? I told you, because that fool came in this, he came up in here he came up in here in this room and he heard what I said and he had to boop jump on. Like, I can guarantee you I could put top 10 that he was one of the first 5 people that walked up in this group chat or whatever this is, this live, and heard what I said because he already saw what I said on the thing. I'm tired of being bullied on YouTube. He was probably the top 5 people that first come here, and it's funny because somebody else said it. He probably gonna go live, and boom, he go live. When do he ever go live this late? He don't. The last time it was 8 my time or 7 p.m. my time. So I know over there it had to be like 9 or 10. He went live right when I did too. That's what I'm saying. That's wild, bro. Like, for real? You can't defend yourself. Because I got receipts. So there's no defense on none of this stuff that I'm talking about. There's no defense because I have receipts, bro. I have plenty of receipts. I have screenshots of all the comments that you just let still be up there about me. And he don't delete no videos, so there's plenty of videos of him talking about me and all of that. So there's receipts. We can pull them up like this, off his channel and off my phone. Huh, yeah, coincidence. Maya said, laughing out loud, Cole being live now. Laurel said, I like your channel name. It's perfect. Thank you, Laurel. I think it is too. Sweet as Sugar Reese said, I still weigh myself every day. I'm trying to stop. Well, if it's working for you, then don't stop. I mean, if it's helpful, if it's harmful, then stop. Tia said, yes, it's a cult. Sad the Mark Bell still puts him in his podcast, even though I kind of think Mark Bell doesn't believe him anymore either. Crazy. It's all about the money for them, I guess. No, because Mark Bell, I got receipts on that. He had a whole video where he said that he thinks that these people are fat and sickening and they can't do it. And he feel like they're just fat pigs, and that he's like, him and Cole talk all the time. They're friends, and he was like, to be honest, I feel like they're just fat people that just can't lose weight, and they don't want to lose weight. He was like, they just can't do it, and they're fat, and they're sickening. I promise you, we can pull receipts on that, too, because I was like, huh? Wait, where did that come from? It's like, when you start hanging around people, you start taking on their energy and their like-mindedness. That's why they say you're like the first 5 people you hang around. If you start hanging around somebody that's like that treat people like that, you're going to start acting like that too. And that's exactly what's happening to that whole cult following. Ashley B. Hey. Maya says, yep, he's promoting chicken and rice now. Tia said, good night, y'all. I got to go fix dinner for my parents. Keep going strong, Eve. Thank you, Tia, for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Star said, ladies, look up the Man Zero Sphere group. What is that? I'm going to screenshot that. The 12 stages of dread game, and you will understand him and all other misogynists. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to check that out, Star. Laurel said, I take the bits and pieces that work for me. Low fat is paying off, and I'm not obsessive over the fat grams. I eat out 1 meal a month with my family. It's working for me slow and steady. That's great, Laurel. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Cowgirl Heart. Hey, lady. Hey, girl. Spam Time said, yep. I went to unsubscribe. I seen he live too. That's wild. Yeah, it's over now though. He weak. Exactly. Exactly. Like, why are you live right now when you never, ever? But see, the thing is, he feels like he made me. Like, he feels like all my followers came because of him. Not all my followers came because of him. And if they did, they can leave because of him too. That's not a problem. It doesn't matter. I don't get paid from this channel. This is not my income. I have a job, real money. You feel me? I don't need to depend on the internet to give me no money. So if he's feeling like, oh, well, I'm the reason you got followers, subscribers, and they'll leave because of him because that's his cult following, great, leave, because I'd rather you not be here anyway. If you only here because of him, if you don't care about me and you just come in here to just harass me or talk crazy to me, then be out. Bye. The heck? Miss Maya, I'm weak at him being live. Yeah, because he does all the time. Laurel said, I'm still weighing every day because I'm learning how my body works. I see how it's up, then down, then up, but overall trending down, finally. Yeah, well, women have that. We go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. I've been doing reverse dieting, so I'm still the same as I was a month ago, which I'm okay with because I dropped 50 pounds in the first 6 months because of drastic extremes. I was doing dry fasting, and I was doing intermittent fasting first. Then I was doing dry fasting. Then I was doing extended dry fasting. Then I did sugar fasting. I'm giving my body a break, a diet break. I'm still low fat. I'm under 50 grams of fat a day. But I'm giving my body time to get back on track so it'll feel comfortable to lose weight. And I don't care who cares about that because they're not living in this body but me. I'm living in this body. I'm the one who has to deal with all of that, not nobody else. So, yeah, I'm getting my body on track, and that's it. I'm getting my body back on normal. It's not being deprived. It's not feeling like it's starving. Like Zach said, like, once your body goes through that for so long, your body will rebuttal. It'll start saying, to heck with all that weight loss stuff. We're staying in safe mode. And that stuff is real. So, I'm not worried because I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm still moving my body. I'm still eating healthy, prioritizing whole foods. I haven't been eating as many starchy foods this past week or two because I'm cool with what I'm eating. So yeah. Spam said, yeah, I seen Mark say that too. Yeah, exactly. When I seen that, I was like, nope, done. Because the thing is, people will always tell you how they really feel about you. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like a coach, if you feel disgusted by fat people, then you should not be a weight loss coach. If you're disgusted by fat people, if they disgust you and you can't stand it, then you should definitely not be a coach. Because that's what you're going to be surrounded by. Unless you're helping people, maybe you should just help people lose their last 5-10 pounds. But if you're a weight loss coach, you should not. If you have an issue with people being fat or big or overweight or bigger than you, then you should not be a weight loss coach. That should not be your thing. Maybe you should be like a bodybuilding coach or, you know, the last 10 pounds coach or whatever. But anybody that's over 100 pounds, you should not be coaching. Maya said, I just went in for a second. He bragging about Matthew. I know, because he heard me what I said. That's cool. That's great. I said he should be a men's coach. He should not coach anything but men. He should never talk to women. He should never address women. He should never say anything about women. He should never do anything for women. He should be a man's coach. Big men, little men, bodybuilding men. He should just stick to men. Because he clearly has an issue with women and he should not do anything with women at all. Period. So yeah, go ahead. It's funny how Matthew don't mention him anywhere on the Instagram. Anywhere. That man got almost 20,000, 30,000 followers on Instagram. He left YouTube because I guess YouTube was too much. Because YouTube was brutal. Treat him like crap. Plus he couldn't stay consistent, so whatever. I think he was just doing the channel for Cole. Like, he has everybody do channels for him that's big because he wants to, I guess, you know, take the credit for it. But he ain't been on YouTube. He decided that he was gonna go to Instagram, and he's made a very good following for himself, like almost 30,000 followers. Matthew has got, but he hasn't once mentioned low fat diet. He hasn't once mentioned Cole Robinson. He hasn't once mentioned none of this. I've seen him mention other coaches and other diet people, and he even like collaborates with them. But not once have I seen Cole. Only thing I see Cole do is like in a video. Like. He likes it all up, but he ain't getting mentioned, so he can keep mentioning him on his channel. What that finna do? It ain't finna do nothing. He ain't getting mentioned on that Instagram. Cowgirl at Heart says social media is brutal. Warriors behind the screen. Yeah, and it's not even just that. It's the fact that if you were coaching me and you saw people disrespecting me, you should have checked them. And you didn't. And then you had the nerve to block me and my comments so I couldn't check them myself or defend myself. So that shows me that you never had my best interest at heart. You never cared about me at all. You feel what I'm saying? I may have been a dollar sign to you if I did drop all the weight, but I'm still going to drop all the weight, just not doing what you say. So that's just how that's finna go, because he says different things all the time. So I can't deal with that. So I'm just going to do what works for me. And when I find something that works for me consistently, I'm sticking with that, as opposed to find something that worked, now we're doing something else. Oh, this worked? No, let's do something else. Like, no, I'm not doing that no more. Especially, like I said, since he sat there and allowed these people to disrespect me. And he tried to say, oh, YouTube and this and that. It's YouTube. No, it's not YouTube, because I can comment on anybody's channel but yours. So you blocked me from commenting and defending myself when people talk about my weight or talk about my race or talk about anything about me sexually. I can't even defend myself because you blocked me. But you told me not to block nobody. You said don't block the trolls. Don't block them. Don't delete their comments. But you can block and delete mine, though, when I'm trying to defend myself from trolls that's going crazy and talking crazy about me and disrespecting me on your page. That, like, yeah, you're not cool, bro. That's not cool. Laurel said, I much more enjoy watching you and Maya. You both are consistently honest and pleasant. Oh, thank you, Laurel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Laurel, Maya, Claudia says, at Maya, thanks for looking out and taking one for the team. Wait, huh? Oh, going to see about what he was doing over there. I seen people going back and forth, because I'm sure Ashley over there, because Ashley just jumped in here and said hi, and I'm sure jumped back over there. So, yeah. Love Miss Maya. Laugh out loud. Cowgirl Heart, 100%. Maya said, I think your live pissed him off. He crashing out. Hey, yeah. How you think I feel? Ain't nobody saying nothing bad to him. Ain't nobody saying nothing bad about him. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talking about his weight, even though he gained 10 pounds since he started low-fat diet. Didn't nobody say nothing about that. You feel what I'm saying? When he was on that sugar diet, he was like 163. Now he 173. Bruh, like, come on now. Don't say sugar diet didn't work and sugar fasting didn't work. That crap was what everybody was doing because it was working. That's why he had 700 people in his lives, because people was actually winning on that. Now he has maybe 100 or 200 because nobody's winning off low fat. If they is, they got to do hecka extra work, hecka extra exercise, hecka extra. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, crash out. Crash dummy. Do what you got to do. I think your life pissed him out. He's crashing out. Cowgirl at Heart. What do these crowns mean? It just means you're like, as far as like in comments, you're like the number 1 or the number 2 or number 3. Like they have a top 3 as far as comments. So that means you're like the number 1 in the comments. Let me see. Cowgirl Heart. Okay. Claudia said, I knew Cole was full of crap because he lost the weight on low fat, low calorie because he forgot. Wait. I knew Cole was full of crap because he lost the weight on low fat, low calorie because he forgot he posted that on his IG. Then he tried to gaslight everyone. I mean, yeah. But this is constant. And now it's gotten to the point where it's pissing me off. because now my name keep getting mentioned, and I don't even deal with that man no more. I don't follow him. I don't go on his channel. We don't even talk. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody keeps speaking on me, and he blocked me to where I can't defend myself. So I had to come on here because that's disrespectful. You shouldn't, if you're coaching me, you should not allow people to disrespect me. And that doesn't make any sense. No. And if the diet don't work, just say the diet don't work. But he can't say the sugar diet and sugar fasting didn't work, because it did. It did. I don't feel like sugar fasting should have been a long-term thing. But hey, for a week or something, yeah. Sugar diet, was nothing wrong with that. Zach. Hey, y'all gonna follow up Zach, okay? I'll be talking about him all the time, y'all. Y'all know I always talk about Zach. Hi, Eve. Hi, Zach. Y'all gonna follow him because he be having some real, he stayed consistent. Stays consistent. This man started his channel in May. Right when I started the sugar fasting, he started his channel. That man done blown up. He done made an ebook. He got a Facebook group. Whole nine. Because he stayed consistent. His message has not changed. He was like, I think sugar is life. But now he's doing pro-metabolic because like he's stepping away from the sugar thing. And everybody's stepping away from the sugar thing because of coal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be associated with coal anymore. We're done with that. So sugar diet, he's right. It's dead because nobody wants to have nothing to do with nothing that he promotes or that he says anymore. Because he's always wrong. Zach said they're very angry in those lives too. Lots of hate. Heck yeah! I mean, why? Like, he like dredges up the hate in people. He dredges it up. He gets people so angry and upset. Like, it just makes it horrible. Like, people are literally like, you know, mean on purpose. Like, talking bad. And it's like, okay, are we all here to lose weight, or are we all here to just be mad and angry and pissed off because we can't lose weight? Like, what? I don't really understand what the deal is. Like, they like to be abused or what? Kiara said, did you talk to him about why he blocked you? Oh, girl, yes. I asked him, why did he block me? I said, how come you made it so I can't comment? And he said, no, that's YouTube. YouTube does that. I said, YouTube does that. He said, yeah, YouTube makes it so that, he's like, sometimes comments just disappear and you just can't comment. That's interesting because I can comment on Zach's channel. I can comment on Maya's channel. I can comment on anybody's channel. But when I comment on yours, it don't show up? Yeah, it's just YouTube. No, it's you, dude. The heck? Maya, laugh out loud, Zach. Cowgirl at heart, I don't like how he gaslight and then changes it up. He was swearing by the sugar fast resetting metabolism. That's what gave me the push to try it. Only a month in, he changed his word. Exactly. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with sugar fasting, but he kept changing it. That's the whole thing. It was nothing wrong with it. You feel what I'm saying? There was nothing wrong with the sugar diet. Having fruit all day, juice all day, and then in the evening have a meal with like starch and protein and vegetables. There was nothing wrong with that message. There was nothing wrong with it. People were losing weight on it. And even when he did sugar fasting, it could have been a short-term thing. It didn't have to be promoted. He kept saying, oh, fat pigs need to sugar fast 365 days. Why? Like, why would you tell anybody to do that? Like, I went for what, almost 2 months doing the sugar fasting thing. And like, first he was like, don't have vegetables. I'm like, bro, if don't have vegetables, even Skeleton City changed it to skeleton diet. He don't call it sugar fasting or sugar diet because Cole ruined it. There was nothing wrong with having vegetables. It's vegetables, fruits, juice, smoothies. It doesn't matter. You could have had all that. And then if you wanted to at night have a meal with like protein and starch, you could do that. But when he started doing too much, and then he said, everybody stop having sugar. Well, bro, you're the one who started with this candy and soda crap. I never went to that extreme to get the candy and the soda, because when I did, I'm like, this is stupid. I'm getting sick. Like, what the heck? I don't want to have soda fasting. Soda fasting. Just fast on soda. Just fast on candy. And I'm thinking, like, I know he live in Canada, but the candy out here in America is full of dyes and all type of stuff. It's not just straight sugar. It's chemicals in the food in America. Now, in Canada, maybe it's different. Our soda is full of dyes and chemicals. Our candy is full of dyes and chemicals. He said it doesn't matter. It's going to make you lose weight. Huh? It does matter. Your body's going to be whooped. Let me see what y'all talking about. Zach said Cole really ruined that. He did. Man, Zach, he ruined it. And for what? For what? He said sugar diet could have been worldwide. Thank you. It could have been a worldwide thing because there was nothing wrong with the sugar diet. The sugar fasting is when he started getting too extreme with it. And even initially when sugar fasting started, you could have fruits, juices, smoothies, you know, nutritional sugar sources and vegetables. But then he went to the extreme with the soda and the candy and just have soda all day and candy, and he was eating soda and candy and showing people, and I'm thinking like, wait a minute, we can't do that out here. That's not happening in America. We will be whooped in the hospital because our stuff is full of chemicals, full. Laurel said, what a coward to block you like that. Low fat and sugar is working for me. I'm glad you got away from him. I'm glad I got away from him too. And there's nothing wrong with low fat and there's nothing wrong with sugar. You feel what I'm saying? I personally feel like the sugar, like when I added straight sugar to stuff, it would be like the maple syrup and all those type of things. I was losing weight faster than when I didn't. And it took forever for him to get me to do it because he kept saying, just get straight sugar sources. And I'm like, fruit? Like juice? He was like, no, sugar. I was so scared. And then the day that I do it, the next day, he's calling me out and talking crazy like, oh, I didn't say to go get guzzle down syrup. Bro, you were telling people to eat whole jars of jam. You can eat a whole jar of jam. You can't out eat sugar. But then you gonna blast me like I'm stupid because I did what you said? Like, come on, bruh. Come on. And then all your people start coming to my channel talking crazy to me too because of what you telling them. But you're the reason that this all started? Crazy. Zach said, yeah, when you go live, you have the option to mute people. They can watch but can't comment. YouTube wouldn't do that. Oh, boom. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. And Zach already monetized, so he know how it work. I'm not monetized, so maybe I was like, I never gave that man a benefit of the doubt. Initially I did, but I was like, no, because YouTube ain't doing that with everybody. But Zach said it himself. You have the option to mute people. And probably you can individually mute certain people, probably. You probably don't have to mute everybody, because I know everybody just be in there talking and running their mouth, but you can probably mute individual people. Exactly. Zach said any carb source. Yeah, y'all follow up Zach. He got a book. He really be trying to tell people how the real sugar diet should have been. John said, carbs raise your thyroid for sure. I need that lean protein for my muscles. Now, see, the thing is, Zach channel, he never said not to have protein. He said moderate to low, but he never said not to have protein. The whole sugar fasting thing is where that no protein came, because see, the thing is, and we got this all on video, we got receipts for this. Cole was saying 0 fat, 0 protein to the floor. If you're a fat pig, you don't need any fat, you don't need any protein, you just need to sugar fast more days in a row, 365 days in a row. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. He said 0 protein. And I was like, okay, well, some of the vegetables have protein. Well, don't eat vegetables. Plenty. I mean, I promise y'all, I'm not making this up. And I know y'all know I'm not making this up because y'all was watching too. Cowgirl Heart said keyboard warriors are snitching on you in his chat. I know they is. I know they is. I know. But the thing is, I can guarantee you that he went live because I went live. I went live. He seen what I said, and he made a live. He went live as soon as I went live, like shortly after, because he saw what I said. He saw what I was saying. And keyboard warriors love to come to my channel and go back and talk to him. That's why Ashley came in here talking about some high, and then she went right back over there, or he went, I don't know what that is, went back over there and talked to him. Yeah, and now everybody gonna be like, oh, Evelyn this, Evelyn said this, Evelyn said that. I don't give a dang because y'all too coward to say anything, and I'm not that. I'm not a coward. I'm not a punk. I'm not none of that. I'm grown as hell just like everybody else on these channels. And I'm going to say what it is. If everybody else is too scared, they ran Emma off. They ran Emma off. Like Emma got ran off. I have not seen her. She did a video about Cole and how he be gaslighting people, and she got ran off. Ran off. Like, I don't even see her on anymore. I'm not that one. I'm just not. That's not happening here. I'm not going anywhere. Period. Sorry. You're not running me off. You can send your clan members if you want to. That's not finna do nothing for me. But I'm calling it out, though. I'm calling it out because it's disrespectful. Period. Censored Every Day said, I lost 80 pounds doing rolling 72s and 96. And then I pivoted to weightlifting and building muscle. Everyone has to find their own solution. Cole is just making videos for YouTube clicks. Yeah, Censored Every Day. If that worked for you, I mean, I know plenty of people who have done fasting and it's worked for them. I mean, Finally Fasting is prime example. Jerome. There's so many people, a healthy alternative. There's so many people that have done fasting, and that's great. Fasting can be a great method to weight loss, but the whole thing about it is I know a lot of people who did the fasting, but they gained weight back because it wasn't sustainable. And that's what I had mentioned before earlier in my channel when I first really started talking about weight loss, is that I wanted to find this year, I wanted to find something that was sustainable for me to do long term, because it's no point for me to drop all this weight and then it come back, because I've already done that once. And I've known people who've done that more than once, and I refuse to do that more than once. So that's what my goal this year was. So I did the fasting, intermittent fasting, extended fasting, dry fasting, all that. But I'm like, okay, that's not sustainable. Sugar diet would have been sustainable, but it started getting weird. Like, it started getting weird. It just started getting weird. And that's why I even called him, because I'm like, okay, that seemed like something cool, the sugar fasting. But it just started changing. And I didn't know. Like, people were like, well, he's always doing this. He's always done that. I don't know, because I didn't know him. I had seen him on a fasting channel before. I didn't know that he was always changing up his methods and doing all that kind of stuff. I had no clue. No clue. I know now, though. Laurel said, Whole Foods for the win. Yep. Natural sugars for me. Juice, fruit, table sugar in my coffee, and yogurt. Okay, cool. And I was having caffeine too. I hadn't had coffee this year, but I was having like green tea. He said, cut the green tea. Green tea was good for me. I don't know why can't I have green tea? It's not a horrible caffeine source. Like, it was just, I was getting cut left and right. Cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that, cut this. But everybody else out here having dinners with their family and doing all of this, but you ain't telling them. You ain't telling them. That's crazy. Zach said, dude was eating a liter of jam for dinner. He was. Anybody, I promise y'all, I'm not making this up. He said we could eat 3 jars of jam a day and lose weight, because our metabolism would skyrocket, because we cannot out eat sugar. It's not a joke. This is real. This is real talk, y'all. This is really what he said. It's not fake. And then when people started doing it, he started saying, you dumb idiots, you dumb pigs, you fat pigs eating jam out the jar. Huh? You told them to. You was doing it yourself, so you a fat pig too, because you was eating it. I mean, eating it. I didn't even get to that point. I would put it on, like a little sorbet or something. But eating it out the jar, bruh, you told them to do that. Now they fat pigs and they stupid? That's wild, bro, because you the one who told him to do it, and you showed him. He was drinking soda. He was eating candy. He was eating jam. He was doing all the stuff he said everybody was stupid for doing. And when Emma blasted him and called him out, she immediately was attacked. She's disappeared. I haven't even seen her on Instagram, nowhere. I tried to message her. She's not even on no social media. She probably got bullied. That's what I said. Bullies on YouTube. It's like a freaking Gestapo. You feel what I'm saying? Gang. I'm not the one. I'm from Oakland, California. I know about gangs. Y'all ain't finna stop nothing over here. Y'all can keep that, because y'all ain't real gangsters anyway. So y'all can keep that. Please know it. John said, this is just diet. Wait, this is just diet, guys. No need for drama. Oh, exactly. I feel you, John. There is no need for drama. People should not be coming to my channel for drama. They should not be talking about me on nobody else's channel if it's a diet channel. You're absolutely correct, John. John says, diet is not a religion. Just experiment till you find a good diet for your lifestyle. Thank you. And if something isn't working, there's nothing wrong with stopping doing it. There's nothing wrong. Nobody should make you feel bad because you stop doing something that doesn't work for you, because everybody's different. So thank you, John. That's right. Zach said, yes, commute individuals. Thank you. Zach, thank you. Exactly. You commute individuals. Not YouTube doing it. You doing it. You do it yourself. YouTube doesn't select it. You have the option on YouTube to select it, but at the end of the day, you select it. Like, it's up to you. It's up to the channel owner. Thank you, Zach. Absolutely. I knew that was right. Cowgirl at heart. Zach and bags of wax soda pop candy. Yeah, he had us. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Cowgirl's right. Bags of wax soda pop candy. Bags. Bags of candy. Do you know how many people I've seen talk about they threw bags of candy away? I mean, do you know how many channels I've watched people say that they had to throw all the bags of candy they bought away because he said stop eating sugar now? And I was thinking, well, wait, was the sugar helping you when you just threw it out, or was it just not helping you and you bought it anyway? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what is the deal. Was the sugar helping and you just said forget it because this man told me forget it, or was the sugar really not helping and you just was going with it because the man told you to? Because either way, you really need to reconsider what's going on in your brain. Seriously. John said, I'm 6'4", so I can't just eat carbs. I need energy to bulk up. Okay, yeah. So, John, you're 6'4", so that makes sense if you're not eating a whole bunch of carbs and if your goal is to, build muscle. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, John, everybody has the right to do whatever diet they want, because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live in that body. Nobody else does. The internet is not living in your body. You are. And if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. Cowgirl at heart. It's advertisement. Exactly. It's advertisement. Zach said, Cowgirl, that's why I came over. Oh, see, Zach was watching. Zach was watching Cole's live, and Cole's foot soldiers went and started saying all the stuff I was saying, and that's how Zach even knew I was live. Oh, that is so funny. That's crazy. I mean, shoot, that's on them. They wanna go run tell him everything. They tell him when I had tacos, because he used to message me, well, somebody told me they saw your YouTube channel. Somebody told me they saw your video. I'm like, who is doing that? Who is doing that? I said, look, I don't need the FBI on my channel. I can tell you what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to hide. So I don't care who told you. That's weird that you even have people informing you. Are they getting paid to be these private investigators, or are they just doing it for free? I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out, because y'all private investigating on me, but y'all ain't even getting a dime or a dollar from it. So what's the point? Laurel said, you're right about all of Cole's back and forth. I tried dismissing the protein, and my body quickly told me you need the protein. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I was tripping out because vegetables had protein, and it was told, cut it. Just cut it. Just cut it out. What? Like, and then it's crazy because even Lasky had mentioned that when he since he's increased the protein, he's starting to build the muscle. And then somebody on my channel, on my Discord had the nerve to say, well, no, protein gets you fat. No, it does not. It helps you preserve your muscle. But that's what I'm saying. All these gurus act like they know every freaking thing when they don't know anything. If you are not at your desired look and goal, then you should not be telling nobody else what they need to be doing. You need to just focus on you and what you need to be doing. Cowgirl said, amen. Kiara said, I hope they don't bring that drama to the Discord. Oh, I'll delete the Discord. I really don't care about that. They ain't gonna bring it. Like I said, I'll delete people before they do that. Sweet as Sugar Risa said, they ran off Sugar Punch also. Exactly. Do you know how many sugar diet channels there was? It was, oh shoot, Derek O'Hara. What the heck happened to him? Sugar Punch. It was so many. Oh my goodness, it was so many. There was another guy. He recently went to Europe. He went to Italy. I mean, there were so many people. But then he started degrading the channels that he told to make channels. He started degrading these people and saying they were stupid for making their channels. That they were dumb idiots for making their channels. That they were dumb. He told everybody, steal this, take this, make YouTubes with it. Take all the information I'm putting out there, put it on TikTok, put it on all these places, get some money off of it. Go ahead, do it all. Promote it. Make these channels, get this message out. This is the most important message. And then, in a blink of an eye, he said everybody was stupid and dumb for doing it. No, then that means you were stupid and you were dumb because you told everybody to do it. This is like not rocket science, bro. You're a freaking idiot because you're the reason that everybody was even doing the sugar diet. You screwed up your money and your livelihood being an idiot because the sugar diet started taking off and it wasn't just all about you anymore. It started to be everybody promoting it because you told them to. And then you want to shut it down and ruin people? Like, I don't know if those people were monetized or not, but really? Like, that's how you getting down? And you're a coach? You're their coach. You're supposed to be our coach. You want us to mention your name. And then we look like Boo Boo the Fool because you talking about, oh, I never said that. I didn't say to do that. That's stupid. No, bro. Sorry. No. Censored every day, put a thumbs up. John said, if there is a Discord, I'm joining it and bringing drama because I'm bored. John, you'll get blocked. Don't worry about it. Carson, pie feeling sick. See, Carson came from Cole's live too. Carson, pie feeling sick. Because everybody was buying that pie filling. Everybody. Y'all can't tell me that pie filling, the fruit one, that fruit pie filling or whatever that was, everybody was buying and eating. People got tons of it. I had tons of it. I ended up getting some Pillsbury dough, like, and just filling it and making little turnovers for my kids because literally everybody was buying it. Everybody. Maya said pie filling, laugh out loud. Cowgirl said, I am thankful for kicking my coffee habit though and no longer fear carbs. Yes, I'm glad. That's the benefit of I feel the sugar diet, because everybody got off caffeine, everybody stopped being scared of carbs, everybody started just thinking sugar was cool. But then I think vegans is some hateful people, bro. Vegans is some hateful people. I'm not gonna say all of them, but that vegan deterioration girl, she I think also is another reason that stuff started getting shut down, because she was talking major crazy about Cole and Latchkey and Emma and everybody else, and she was doing these videos. But you gonna tell me not to let haters get to me, and you gonna tell me I need to not delete people off my channel and just let them hate. But then when somebody start hating on you, you shut the whole sugar diet down. So you get some hate and you get a big channel talking crazy about you. Now mind you, Ken and them was talking about you too, and that's probably what you wanted. It didn't increase your following, but it's what you wanted. And now all of a sudden, you shut it down like it never existed? That's wild, bruh. Carson, I missed you. Actually missed you. Carson, Oaktown, heck yeah. Oakland definitely in the house. Carson, hey. Ashley, oh yes, y'all so happy to see each other. That's great. Pie filling though, Miss Maya said. Cowgirl at heart said, John, the Discord is chill and uplifting. Heck yeah, it's very chill and uplifting. Everybody be just chilling, happy. We talk about what we got going on with our diet, how things are going. It's not no drama there. And if it is, it gets shut down quick. But it's been cool though. Ashley said, lemon pie filling. I bought some a while ago. Still haven't ate it. See, everybody was buying that pie filling. Carson said, he told us to pour sugar on the pie filling. Yeah, heck yeah. We were supposed to put sugar on everything. We were supposed to put sugar on every single thing. There was nothing everything should have had sugar on it. Because he said we supposed to be at 3,000 calories. So in order to get to the 3,000 calories, he said you could eat 3,000 calories and you could do it by putting sugar in everything. You cannot out-eat sugar. You can't. You can't out-eat sugar. You'll get sick before you out-eat sugar. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he didn't say that. You will get sick before you out-eat sugar. You can eat 3 jars of jam. You can turn around and have a 2-liter soda. You can turn around and have a big, huge bag of gummy bears, and you will be dropping weight like crazy. You cannot out-eat sugar. You just can't. It's not possible. It's impossible. The protein and the fat should be to the floor. Just eat all that sugar in. I'm like, okay, what? Now, all of a sudden, it's don't touch no added sugar. Don't get no sugar. Don't do no sugar. Like, okay, I get it. Things change. When you're in a coaching program, things change. But things change once you're hitting a plateau. That's when the coach generally says, okay, well, let's see what we need to adjust, what we need to change, maybe we need to do some different type of exercises. Maybe we need to reduce the amount of carb or protein. That's when things adjust, not when things is popping. You know what I'm saying? When things is popping, why would you change it? The sugar diet was popping and he just shut it down. I mean, literally, he would be getting 700-800 people in his live. He would be literally racking up at least $200, at least, sometimes more, each live. And then you shut it down because what? Did you get sued or something? Because it's not like he was really giving out medical advice. Who is he? He ain't no doctor. So it's not like he really could get sued. And he takes donations, so you can't sue him for money because if you donate, that was on you. You know what I'm saying? He's very smart, very strategic, very good businessman. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know what I'm saying? everything is donation based. So you can't ever sue this man for a donation you made. So why shut down something that was popping? I'm just wondering. Let me see what y'all said. He told us to pour sugar on. Yep. John said, I want to cam up on the Discord and yell like a wild man. You can get on your channel right now and you could go live and you could just go crazy and just yell and just talk crazy and call everybody fat pigs and do everything you want to right now. Because, shoot, the other dude is doing it. You could do it too. Maya said, laugh out loud, throw bags of candy away. Maya said, Carson, stop. Carson said, I ate a whole bag of gummy lifesavers and almost died. Hey, I didn't even do that much. I had like gummy bears. I had bought gummy bears and I had bought the brand called True Fruit. It's from Albertsons or something, and they don't have fake dye in them, but they still, and the thing about it is they all still have seed oils. You feel what I'm saying? They all still have seed oils in it, which is really causing inflammation and making people sick. But it doesn't matter. It's sugar. Just eat it. Man, I got sick off just like 10 of those things. I was like, yeah, the candy ain't for me. Soda ain't for me. I even found soda that didn't have fake dye in it, and I couldn't soda fast either. I just couldn't do it. It says, Cowgirl at Heart says, Ashley lemon pie filling is the bomb. Is it? I didn't never get that kind. I only had peach and apple. Carson laughing. Ashley, did you choke on one? Oh my God. Oh Lord, y'all, it's funny. John said, I want to start a diet cult and monetize it. Okay. Hey, go to Cole Robinson page, Snake Diet. You'll see exactly how to do it. He give you the whole blueprint. You can see exactly how to do it. You'll have a whole cult following. They will attack people for you and everything. So just, yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Winning. Carter said, I just really got sweaty and felt like crap. Well, yeah, because that I don't know where you live, but if you live in California or if you live in America, all the candy is full of sugar, full of dyes and sugar and chemicals and sugar. It's not just straight sugar out here. They have like seed oils and red 40 and blue this and yellow that. It's like a whole bunch of extra junk. It's not just sugar. So if you ate a whole bag of them, I can guarantee, yeah, you gonna get sick off that. Ashley, it's already been done, John. Sorry. We can always have some more of those, though. Carter said, I got the zoomies like my cat. Oh, you probably got a sugar high. Ashley said, sounds like you got diabetes, Carson. Oh, dang. I'll keep you in my prayers. Sugar said, sugar as sweet as Sugar Reese said, I may be wrong, but I never believed eat all you want. I will always believe in calories in and calories out. Eat all you want doesn't work for me. Isn't that what he's saying now, though? To eat all you want, eat all the chicken you want, eat all the rice you want, eat all the blueberries you want, eat all the broccoli you want, eat all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Eat all of it up. Isn't that what he's saying? Because, I mean, I don't know how that's going to work for people. Because I just feel like, and I don't know if this gets you canceled on YouTube, but if you're a big fat person and you happen to get triggered, you do trigger eating, I'm gonna call it trigger eating, and you eat a lot at one setting, how is it helpful to tell those type of people you can eat all you want whenever you want? Like, how is that helpful? Is it helpful, or are you trying to sabotage them? Because I see a lot of sabotage going on. How are you going to tell people to go to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich when they're trying to eat clean? They may go to McDonald's, and out here we don't have those grilled chicken sandwiches, so what they going to do? Leave? They're going to walk out of McDonald's? What is really going on? What is you really trying to do? Are you trying to sabotage people so they get fatter? Like, what is the deal? Because ain't nobody going into McDonald's and they be like, you don't have grilled chicken sandwiches? Okay, let me leave. And they big and fat. Well, I don't eat McDonald's, but I go to Wendy's. But I'm just saying, if you're trying to help people that are extremely overweight, obese, how are you going to tell them to go to McDonald's? How is you going to tell them eat everything in the world? How is you going to tell them that? How come you just don't tell them eat sensibly? Start filling your hunger cues. Eat food, whole foods, until you feel like you don't want to eat. If you have protein, follow it up with veggies. Like he said, to eat protein, and then after you eat a whole bunch of protein, then have some carbs. What if somebody eats a whole chicken? Then that's cool? Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't make sense. Carson said, Cole has genuine rage tears in his eyes today. Maya said Carson Cole was mad in his live, and then Carson said, "Yes, Maya." Aww. Well, shoot. Now you know how I feel when I see you ain't defending me, and you just letting people call me out and say heckaroo stuff to me, talking about my race, talking about my hair, talking sexually to me like they know me. Like, yeah, now exactly, you know exactly how I feel. So I don't care. I don't care. Cry me a freaking river. I don't care. John says, I'm going to make a channel and shill for Cole, then have a public breakup to farm engagement. This part of YouTube is very entertaining. Yeah, very entertaining. Cowgirl at heart. He ended. He's probably watching you from the bushes. Keep on. Keep watching. I don't care. John, Cole knows how to farm engagement. Drama really sells. I guess so. Carson says it's more entertaining than anything else. Zach said, Carson, he did seem pissed, probably because the haters. Oh, it was haters in there? It's always haters in there though. It's always haters in his thing. That's what I'm saying. He said don't worry about the haters. He said don't matter about no haters. You shouldn't care about no haters. You should not care about the haters. You should not care about the comments. So I'd be very surprised if he cared what they had to say. Cole is at McDonald's. Cole is at McDonald's right now. Rage eating Big Macs. No, honey. Quarter pounders. Quarter pounders. Get it right. Quarter pounders. Carson, he. Ashley, I saw him cry when he heard snack wraps were back. What is wrong with y'all? Carson, laugh out loud. Zach, who is the vegan deterioration lady? Did she ever show herself? What's her background? She made another sugar video today, but I wasn't cool enough to be in it. Zach, you want to be... Hey, Zach, you don't want to be in her videos, boy. I tell you, she be... I don't even know. I don't know if she had, like, a hard time. Like, maybe... I think she was vegan, and then she got really sick or something. And so that's why she's saying, like, vegan is deteriorating people's bodies or something. I'm not really sure, because she talks bad about Freely the Banana Girl. She talked bad about... what's that dude? Dorian Ryder. She talked bad about, like, vegan people. But then when the sugar diet popped up, she started talking bad about that because it was similar to like veganism, I guess. If you were, well, the sugar fasting was because you weren't having no protein, you wasn't having no fat, you wasn't having no animal products. So I guess maybe that's what triggered her to start talking bad about it. But she was, I ain't even been watching her either. See, the thing is, when people start triggering me, I just like block it's like you can just say you're not interested in watching their stuff no more. And you don't have to watch it. It don't even pop up. Well, I don't know. For some reason, Cole's stuff kept on popping up on mine. But you just got to keep saying you're not interested because she was just always talking about people. And I've never seen her. She claims she has a channel where people can look at her and see her because everybody was like, you always talking mess, but nobody knows what you look like. But she did have one video where it's like, she's in the square box at the bottom and she like has the video playing, but you can see her in the square box at the bottom, and she didn't look like she was fat or nothing. She looked like, maybe she could lose some weight. She's a young black lady. I don't know if she was super young because you couldn't really see her super clear, but I mean, it sells. You feel what I'm saying? The drama, people love the drama, so people go to her, and that's what I'm saying. Even her channel, she's like the female Cole. Even her channel, her people was going to the sugar diet channels and attacking them. Literally attacking them. So, Zach, be glad she didn't come for you. Attacking them because of them doing the sugar diet. And she was attacking people on her channel and sending her followers or her gangbusters or her Gestapo or her foot soldiers to other people's channels. So, she's just like the female Cole. Love Miss Maya. Hard-hitting sugars. I mean, yeah. Carson, get those hard-hitting sugars in you. Carson said, weigh yourself daily. Now it's throw out the scale. It's funny how it was throw out the scale after Matt broke his scale. Because I was literally sitting here weighing myself every day and putting it up even when I didn't want to. I did not want to do that because I'm like, this sucks. You know what I'm saying? I hate this, but I was doing it. And then all of a sudden, Matt says, oh, my scale broke. And then it was the message, we're throwing the scales out. Get rid of the scale. Don't weigh yourself no more. And then he act like I was crying to him. He said something like I was crying to him because of my scale. No, I wasn't crying to him about the scale. I was thinking, this isn't working. Some of this stuff isn't working. And then when he told me to pound salt, like my blood pressure is normally like 105 over, I don't know, 69, 70, stuff like that. But once I started pounding that salt, like he was saying, my stuff went up to like 122 over 100. And I was like, oh, heck no. You giving me high blood pressure now? Like, it had nothing to do with that. Like, yes, it's frustrating. I was like, how is Latchkey losing a bunch of weight? But see, the thing is, Latchkey is losing a bunch of weight because he does swimming and he does walking 30,000 steps and he does all these other things on top of diet. So even if he just did a low carb diet or a calorie in, calorie out diet, he would lose weight because he does tons of movement and exercise all day. So that has to be mentioned too. So yeah, Carson, he was 1 minute. Yes, throw it out. Weigh yourself now. Is throw it out. I didn't throw my scale out. I did it for like 2 days, and after that, I was like, no, no. If your purpose is to lose weight, wouldn't you want to know what the scale says? I'm not saying the scale is everything. That's why I say take measurements and like, and look at clothes and how they fit. But like scale is part of it. It's like it's part of the data, like part of the whole thing. So you throw it out for like a month and then you don't know what triggered you to like gain a pound, or what triggered you to have inflammation in your legs or something. Like, what if you have inflammation and the scale reflected it, but you didn't know, and you just keep on eating the same crap, and the next thing you know, by the end of the month, you're up 5 pounds because you're inflamed. Like, I mean, it is a good indicator, but it's not the only indicator. And I don't think you should throw it out. You don't have to weigh yourself every day, but you don't have to just weigh yourself never. Like, come on, man. Maya says, remember when Cole said it's women's fault for blowing up sugar diet because we desperate? I do remember him saying that. I remember him mentioning that women always blow everything up, and then he was like, then they get mad if it doesn't work. And it's like, okay, well, is that why you shut down the sugar diet or whatever? Because women were saying it didn't work. You can't really get mad about that because he kept on saying he could get menopausal women ripped and shredded and pulling young dudes, and like, I mean, his message was always toward women. So it's not like you can say women blew it up. Like, you wanted women to blow it up because your message never goes to a man. I never hear him say anything about a 500, 600 pound man. It's always a woman, menopausal woman, 400 pound woman. So then who else was gonna blow it up if that's all you was talking to? Carson, remember, he said, haha, yes. Laurel said, I hope Cole doesn't start promoting rat poisoning because people will do it with a jack-o'-lantern smell. You only need a little bit. You don't need a lot. Just like a teaspoon, and put it in your smoothies. No, we're not doing smoothies. Put it in your rice. Girl, I feel you. Probably. Zach said, remember when he said he could get any post... Exactly. See, exactly, Zach. That's exactly what I said. Remember when he said he could get any postmenopausal woman shredded? Exactly. I know I'm not crazy. Zach was watching, because Zach was always talking about, this is not a good idea. You should, if you went to go to Zach O's stuff, he was like, this is not a good idea. The sugar fast is not a good idea. He kept on saying it because it wasn't. It should have been sugar diet. It should have just stayed with that. He shouldn't go to the extreme. But he can't help it. Zach said, Laurel, plenty of them were drinking their own pee when he said so. Oh. I heard about that. He even said, he was like, well, if you want to know if you're getting too much salt, you can just taste your pee. I'm like, huh? He was like, people can heal from that. I guess it's a thing. It's a thing people do. It's not a thing I do, bro. It's not a thing I do. I can tell I have too much salt just based on if my legs are inflamed or whatever. Or, yeah, I don't need to taste my pee. I mean, no, hey, I'm not here to judge nobody. If drinking your pee gets you to lose weight, hey, whatever. But yeah, no, that's not for me. John said, hating on women is a great way to farm engagement. I'm taking notes. Take all the notes, John, because you're going to get them tonight. Because that's exactly what it is. Laurel said, Zach, I remember the pea craze, liquid gold. What? Is that what it was called? Oh, y'all is trolling. Are y'all serious? Oh, my goodness. Eve, are you on the low-fat train? I am on the low-fat train, actually. I've been on the low-fat train and didn't even realize I was on the low-fat train. So the thing about it is, this whole year, I have not really been eating. Like, when I was doing all my extended fasting, I was doing no meat. I wasn't having no meat. So I was having, like, veggies and like tofu and stuff like that. So I already was on low fat, because low fat, if you look it up, and I don't care if he says Google is wrong, everything wrong but him, right? Google is wrong, ChatGPT is wrong, all this internet stuff is wrong, but except for him though. Except for him. He ain't wrong. If you really look it up though, low fat is 80 grams or less. Anything over that is not low fat anymore, because you don't know. It could be a person that's 6'5" and they eat 300 calories. I mean 3,000 calories. So then their fat grams may be higher or whatever. They may have 5,000 calories. I don't know, but their fat grams may be higher. But anything under 80 is low fat, considered low fat. I'm not even near 80. I'm not even at 50. I mean, I do 40 sometimes. But I've been having like this carrot salad that has coconut oil in it for hormones. So that's why my like fat's been like up. But it's not been like 50, 60, 70, 80. It's not been like that. It's usually like 20, 30, 40 at the most. So yeah. John says, added to my notes. Ashley said, I actually got addicted to Red 40. The withdrawals were insane. Carson said Red 40 was a great rapper. You mean E40? Red. What? Red 40 is making people sick. And that's why kids be out here with ADHD and all type of crap. Because they put it in the cereals. They put it in the candy. They put it in the soda. And they put it in anything. Stuff you would be surprised. They put it in everything. Low fat, high carb is too much volume to gain weight. Wait, what? Low fat, high carb is too much volume to gain weight. Laugh out loud. 2 cups of white rice is 400 calories. Good luck eating over maintenance on clean food. I'm not doing high. Okay, I don't know. I think you're being funny. Okay. John said, I personally can't overeat chicken and rice. I get too full, but I've always had problems gaining weight. Gonna add avocados and olive oil to get my calories up. That's why I say find your own diet. Exactly, John. Find your own diet. If you've never had an issue with weight, you must just have high metabolism, good genes. I mean, there's lots of different things. But, yeah, you don't, I mean, do what works for you. You said you want to gain weight. So, I mean, then, yeah, do what you got to do. Maya, who's this? Okay. Said, hey, Maya, how's your diet going? Are you still doing carnivore? Ashley said, Carson, didn't you eat a whole 30-pound chicken, feathers and all? Oh, Maya said, not carnivore, but meat and veggies. Carson said, yeah, I did. I think the feathers really ramped up my metabolism. Ran out on feathers. Zach, it was like all haters. Oh, and his dang. It was all haters in his chat? That's crazy, bruh. Because he went live at the wrong time. Like, he probably should have just stopped. He should have just not went live. Maybe all haters came to his channel. Maybe they came to my channel and then went to his channel and then started talking crazy. I don't know. Maya said, Cole is at McDonald's right now. Carson said he's destroying the dollar menu. Said, Maya, nice. Ashley said, feathers will have you flying high. Y'all crazy. Yes, I do like roast and greens, chicken, veggies, soup. Yes. Maya got me on them veggie soups. I like soup, but like I've been starting to do more of it because I always steam my vegetables with bone broth because I've been trying to like do bone broth, and so now I'll just put the veggies in the bone broth with some like chicken or some turkey or something. Eve. Hey Eve, what happened with you and Cole? I'm curious. A quick recap because I think I said this earlier, but nothing per se happened between me and Cole. Like, I haven't talked to him since I asked him why I couldn't respond to people on his YouTube. I asked him why I couldn't respond to people on his YouTube because they were being very disrespectful, saying rude things about like just race and sex and just all things that just are disrespectful. And since he wasn't acknowledging it because he said, he don't delete messages, it seemed like all my messages that I would leave in response to these people was getting deleted. So I was not feeling that. Last time I talked to Cole, he told me to do a video about me throwing the scale out, getting rid of the scale. And he kept asking me to do it. I finally did do it. And well, he said, if you do it, when you do it, not if, when you do it, we will go live and do a video on how important it is to like not be addicted to the scale and how hard it was for you and blah 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 da 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 da. So I said, okay, fine. I did it, and that same day, within the same hour, he went live alone and talked about the whole thing we were supposed to talk about. So I was thinking, like, why is my channel based on what this man want me to do? Like, I'm not doing that no more. But like since then, you feel what I'm saying? I just see that his crazy people come to my channel talking crazy to me, and then people let me know, hey, Cole, you know, go to Cole's live. People are talking about you, and I'm thinking like, okay, I don't even talk to him. I don't even see him. I don't even talk to these people, and like they're all talking about me and Maya and just saying inappropriate things. So today when I saw it, it was very like blatant, just out of pocket. Some dude named Spike is super out of pocket, like super out of pocket, saying crazy stuff. Even paid, like they're paying money to say stuff about me. Like, how are you spending you gotta like that you spend money to super chat about me? So I tried to make responses, but they weren't showing up. So I'm like, oh, this fool blocked me from responding on everything. Last time I saw that, he said YouTube does that. YouTube stops you from being able to comment. But that was a lie. And the crazy thing about it is, the last time I was in his chat, he read one of my comments. So he probably don't like what I be saying. But it's like, it's true. Like, you talking crazy, but you talking crazy for what? You talking crazy about me, but I'm supposed to be your client? You letting other people talk crazy to me and I'm supposed to be your client? That's not a coach. That's just disrespectful. So that's what happened. Ashley said, Cole is watching right now. His sister just told me. Probably. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Enjoy the show along with your quarter pounder, bro. Because, like, who cares? Ashley, laughing out loud. Maya said, Cole blocked her because she was trying to reply to comments saying racist sexual comments about her. Exactly. It definitely works. I've done similar thing. Like, wait. It definitely works. Similar. Anything. Consistency is key. Okay. Maya said, Matthew's scale breaks when he's gaining and when Matthew is losing the post. Oh, Matthew's scale breaks when he is gaining, and when Matthew is losing, he posts weigh-ins against Cole. Yeah, because he been posting weigh-ins on Instagram, and he ain't said nothing about him getting on the scale. That's what I'm saying. And then if I say something, it's worry about yourself. Latchkey just did a weigh-in too. But it's going to be worry about yourself, worry about you. Anytime I say anything or try to, like, speak up, it's just worry about you, worry about yourself. Like, dang, bro, really? Like, you really just don't want to hear what a woman got to say, huh? You just really don't care what a woman got to say. You just want us to shut up and do what you say, and that's it. Carson's laughing out loud. Maya said, Carson, am I lying? I had the same skill as Matthew for 10 years. It never broke. Actually, I messed up and threw my mirror away instead. Carson, that's a great hack, Ashley. Ashley, it won't work. It was working well for me. I lost 30 pounds and 4 teeth on Cole's sugar diet. MM said, what's with Matthew? He always tried diets, then dips for weeks. I wish him the best. Well, we were just talking about that. He does that all the time. And nothing ever gets said. Nothing never gets said. The consistency is never there. And all he does is get praise and offered money and all kind of, like, how do you offer somebody money who's not even consistent because you know you ain't gonna have to pay up? Like, come on now. Like, make it make sense. I said that already. Like, make it make sense. You offered him money. You, like, to lose weight. But he didn't offer me no money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's his golden boy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you gotta do. But you need to acknowledge that he be catting off and he be dipping off and he's not consistent. Like, just say it. Like, when people call, it's crazy that when people bring it to his attention in his live, though, oh, he's going off. Don't talk about him. He's a monster of a man and blah, blah. But you don't do that when they talking about me and I'm a current client? Nah. Ashley said, those were some heavy teeth, Carson. Facts. When he was promoting long fasts, he also said to stay away from sex. What? What is extended? Okay, I don't know. I don't have no idea what that has to do with anything. That's why I don't... See, I wasn't around during that time. I wasn't watching him during that time. Cole's love life was installed since he... Cole did help me with my porn addiction. Oh, I did see he did a video about that a long time ago. Somebody sent it to me. That's great, Ashley Carson said. Zach, I gotta go. Eve, it's awesome you're doing lives. Hope you get monetized soon. Thank you, Zach. You're the best. Everybody go follow up Zach if you're not already following Zach. He is amazing. He is the best. He is great. Thank you, Zach. Peace. Thank you. Good night. Carson says, peace, Zach. Later. Bye, Zach. Have a good night, Zach. Oh, everybody loves Zach. Eve made sure nothing happened with her and Cole. Paying to sexually harass us is wild. Exactly. Sweet Trekking. Hey, all my people up in here. Hey. Hey, Sweet Trekking. How's it going? Love Maya said, enjoy the show along with your quarter pounders. Laugh out loud. If anyone insults Matthew on Cole's live, Cole will rip you to shreds. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And that's why I said I had to come on here today, because the bullying is unreal, especially, like I said, talking about me and paying for super chats to talk about me. And it's, it's funny. Maya, laugh out loud. Okay, Ashley said that's because Matthew didn't friend zone. Sweet Trucker said, I don't love Zach. Laugh out loud. I know. Zach out. We were all saying bye to Zach because he was here, but now we're happy you're here, Sweet Trucking. Yes. So, like I said, it's not an issue. Like, I feel like if you're coaching me, have my back. That's pretty much what it was. And I feel like if he did not have my back, people are talking about me in nasty ways, disrespecting me, and nothing was ever addressed. And then when I tried to defend myself, I got blocked. Like, he blocked me from commenting and defending myself. So I don't feel like that's a coach. Like, you don't got my back. You don't care about me. Because, like I said, he jumps to the defense of Matthew. And he's not even currently coaching him. Even when he has, well, if he is, I don't know. Because Matthew doesn't post anything about Cole anywhere. But when Cole was coaching me, I had to literally, he wants me to mention him in all my videos. He wants me to say that I'm being coached by him. He wants me to put all this stuff in my titles, all these things. And I was doing that. You feel what I'm saying? But, and what do I get in return? Disrespect from your crew? You feel what I'm saying? Like, disrespect from your following, from your cult, from your foot soldiers. Like, they disrespected me. They're talking about my hair, talking about I got fake hair, talking about I'm sleeping with him, talking about I'm eating fried chicken and all this. Like, just out of pocket stuff. Out of pocket stuff. It's racial, and mind you, Cole is black. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they want to get racial and talk about me when he half black. Like, stop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know he says white, but he's not. His daddy is black. So why is he allowing them to racially degrade me in his chat or in his comments? And then when I try to defend myself, you block me and delete my comments. Like, that's not okay. You're supposed to be my coach. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not cool. I don't appreciate it. And that's why I said, like, yeah. Okay. Laugh out loud, Ashley. I wonder if Cole will do a third live today. Post McDonald's. He might. He might when he see I'm still on here. Happy Sky said, hey girl, who's bullying you? And Ashley B said, oh, girl, everybody on Cole's channel bullying me. I mean, like, this Spike dude and then some grandma chick. Like, she goes and she be talking heck a mess. She be like, Evelyn stalled. And it's like, wait a minute, I haven't gained no weight back, bro. What are you talking about? Like, you need to talk to the people who's gaining all their weight back and have disappeared from the scene and disappeared from their channels. You feel what I'm saying? Go talk about them. Why are you talking about me? And then the Spike dude is always just talking crazy about me and Maya and doing stuff with Cole and we're eating chicken. Like, what are you like? And then somebody talking about, oh, we got weaves or something. I don't know, because Maya be seeing it more than me, but something, it's just always racially motivated, which is what I don't tolerate, because why the heck would I? It's always racially motivated, or it's sexually motivated. Why would I tolerate that? And it's just blatant disrespect. Nobody else would tolerate it, so why should I? Especially if I'm a client of yours. Why would I tolerate that? I'm not doing it. That Spike person is a bit of a weirdo, Ashley said. Happy Sky said, I didn't know Cold Dad is black. Yeah, Spike is past the weirdo. He's a psycho. If it's a he or a she, whatever. Yes, his dad is black, Sky. Carson said, agreed on Spike. I would never bully you. Thank you, Carson. I appreciate that. Ashley said, I'm not sure if I've bullied you or not. No, Ashley, you have not. From what I know, you usually just be making funny comments. Neither one of y'all have ever bullied me. I like when you bully me, we good. It comes from a good place. I don't think either one of y'all have. Y'all just be laughing and stuff or whatever. But what I'm saying is this, like, if somebody's saying something rude or disrespectful, you feel what I'm saying, about me, like, why is nobody nobody's saying nothing? Hey, I got an email. Your son made it into the top 20 best young athletes. Yes, he did. He did. You guys. I'm going to post it up. Aw, sweet trucking. Thank you. Yes, my son made it into the top 20 competition. He is in a competition to be the all-star athlete or the best athlete, young athlete of the year, all-star athlete of the year. And you can vote on Facebook for free, or you can pay to vote. And I will put the link in my description, and I will also put the link in my post. But yes, I'm so proud of him. He made it to the top 20. I was like, oh my goodness. Now it's like, now he has to make it into the top 15. And I'm like, are they going to have a top 15, a top 10? So it's like a week-long thing. Like, every week you have to try to, like, keep up. Like, you have to try to stay in the top of something. So he's in the top 20, and I'm very excited for him. I'm so proud of him. He's an all-star athlete. My son is very good with all sports, from basketball, football, soccer, like literally every sport. He can play. He can just jump in the game and just catch it just like that. So I was like, let me sign him up. And I signed him up. And fortunately, like, Sweet Truckin', thank you so much. And some other people actually went and voted for him. And thankfully to you all that have voted, he's in the top 20. So now he's working to get to the top 15. And I'm sure he'll get there. But thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm so excited. Rhonda, hey all. Hey. Maya said, Cole should have been blocked. Spike, exactly. Cole should have been blocked. Spike, especially, if he blocked you. Exactly. Sweet Dragon said, I voted. Thank you. Carson said, I voted too. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you. Rhonda said, congratulations. Thank you. Make a new post. I'm going to upvote again. Oh, thank you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that after this live. Thank you, Sweet Dragon. I appreciate it. Little Billy's low-fat lunchbox. Hello, new here. Cole has been suggesting you. Has he? When? Today? Cole suggested me today? Oh, I don't know about that. But okay. Welcome, little Billy. Yeah, thank you guys for voting for my son. I will go ahead and put that up. I'll make another post. I took a picture of it that he was in the top 20, and then I ended up getting busy at work, so I didn't get to post it earlier because I was going to post the picture. Thank you, everybody. He's in the top 20. And so, yes, I will be doing that. Thank you, Sweet Truckin' and Carson, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, yeah, he blocked me from commenting on his channel, and you know, that's okay as long as you block everybody else too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you want to block me because you don't like what I'm saying, I totally get it. Block everybody who's being racially rude and sexually rude and just saying weird things. Like, block everybody then. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just block me because I'm trying to defend myself. Like, like, that doesn't even make sense. Carson, Cole is in a McDonald's induced coma right now. Little Billy said, I watch a few older lives, so maybe not lately. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Little Billy, I thought you were kidnapped. Happy Sky, who blocked you in their chat? Why? Did he block you on lives? Yes, you guys. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I even was saying what I'm saying right now, guys. Like, he blocked. So there's been people being very, very rude like saying very rude things about me, and like they're racially motivated, like racial slurs, racial things they've been saying some very sexually explicit things, and they've been talking about my weight, like all these comments that people are saying about me. And I haven't even been in his chats or in his live, but people will let me know, oh, you know, there's people saying stuff about you. I'll go on the comment and try to defend myself, like, why are you talking about me? Don't talk about me, whatever. And then it would disappear. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, why is it disappearing? So I confronted Cole. I'm like, um, why are my comments disappearing every time I try to like confront somebody for talking bad about me? And he was like, well, that's YouTube. I don't know. YouTube just deletes comments. I don't know why the reason is. That's YouTube. So I'm like, okay. But then today, it was even more comments, and people were making live, like super chat comments about me and Maya, and talking about sexual things, and talking about eating fried chicken, and like super out of pocket stuff, like way out of pocket, like, and they're paying for the comment too. So I'm trying to respond. I'm like, you know, you need to chill out. Like, you don't, this isn't cool. Like, I'm trying to respond in the live, and nothing is showing up. Nobody can see my comment. Nobody. So I'm like, YouTube? So I'm like, okay. Then I start going to other people's channel and commenting. I go to other people's live and start commenting, and they can see it just fine. So that's why I'm like, okay, so you're allowing this now. You're allowing these people to bully me. You're allowing them to talk bad about me. And you're not even giving me the option to defend myself, because you blocked me, literally blocked me from defending myself. Blocked me. So you're supposed to be my coach, right? You're supposed to be my coach. You tell me what to post. You tell me what to eat. You try to tell me everything to do. And I'm doing it. I have not faltered from the stuff that you say. But yet, this is the treatment I'm getting. Like, you're allowing these people to disrespect me, and you're not even giving me the opportunity to defend myself, or like, or speak up for myself, because you blocked me. Like, that's, I can't go along with that. I can't agree with that. I can't commend that. I have to condemn it. I'm sorry. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could condemn about Cole, but that's number one, because it's concerning me. Okay, let me see what y'all said. Did he block you on? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I find his live chats crazy now. It was fun when he was doing sugar diet. Thank you. We was just talking about that, Sweet Trucking. We was just talking about that. He would literally have 700-800 people in his live chats when he was doing sugar diet, and everybody was so happy because they were on the sugar. Everybody would be in there laughing, and it was just good. Like, and they was super chat. I mean, his super chats were probably 200-300 easy. And I mean, it was just fun and engaging, and nobody was tripping. But now, oh, it's just gotten like hateful. And I don't know if it was like that before the sugar diet, because I only caught up with him when he started the sugar fasting. That's when I met up with him and started following him, was sugar fasting. But what the heck? I was like, oh, okay. So now y'all don't even care about the diet. Nobody's here to lose weight. Y'all just here to talk about people and be disrespectful. Like, what's the point? It's sad. Ashley said, I keep waiting for Cole to block me, take me out of my misery. He's not gonna do that, because the thing is, he likes the drama. He likes the drama. And if you want to try to like block drama, or, and another thing, he probably didn't like how I was defending Pilar, because somebody was saying very mean and rude things about Pilar, and she's married, and like they were saying very sexually explicit things about her, and I was checking him like, you need to shut up and keep her out your mouth. Like, you don't even know this woman is married. Like, stop saying the stuff you saying. So I'm sure he doesn't like that you defend people. He just wants to have the drama, and so he blocked me. And that's crazy, because, like I said, he's supposed to be coaching me. If you're my coach, why are you not defending me as well? Or defending people that you're coaching? Because he coaching Pilar, too. Pilar Fit Vegas. He was coaching her, too. And still letting people disrespect her and call her all type of things? Like, wow. Wait. It's true. I saw those comments. Yeah. See, even Little Billy, everybody's seen them. I mean, if you've been in there recently, you've seen them. Maya said, yes, it's true. Carson said, I'm a big guy, so he definitely has a crush on me. I won't get blocked. And then Maya said, Cole blocked her from commenting on his channel. Ronna said, that's crazy. Pisses me off. Yeah, it pissed me off too. But it wasn't even the fact that he blocked me from the channel. He's not blocking everybody. Like, I don't care if you block me, cool, but block everybody that's being racially, slurs, and block everybody being sexually explicit, and block everybody that's disrespectful, and block everybody. But the crazy thing is, he would tell me on my channel not to block anyone. Don't ever block nobody. Don't ever delete nothing. I don't care what they say. He was like, that just makes the algorithm, that just boosts your algorithm. He was like, so don't ever do that. But then you're doing it. Like, so you can't tell me don't do it and then you turn around and do it. That don't make sense. Yeah, it pissed me off too though. I'm jelly of you, Carson, Ashley said. Little Billy said people are brutal online. They are brutal. That's the whole thing. They're very brutal. And it's not even just that they're brutal online. It's like they get into this cult following and they go attack people. And for what? This man is not paying them. He's not helping them. They sitting up there behind their keyboards. They have no content. We don't know what they look like. They obviously have no life. But they're foot soldiers. And they go and harass and attack anybody that he mentions. Like they did with Emma. Like they did with Finally Fast and Jerome. Like they do with all these carnivore people. He sends them out like foot soldiers to harass people. And it's not cool. Okay, Carson says he shrugged his shoulder. Ashley said, I'll change my gender. I'll go keto. Carson laughed. Hello there, Eve. Hey, buddy. I got to run, take the pups for an evening walk. See you soon. Thank you, Sweet Truckin', and thank you again for voting for my son. I will be posting that up when I get off live. Thank you so much, and you enjoy your walk with your dogs and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Carson said, later, Truckin'. Maya said, maybe you should have defended Matthew Westwood, Eve, and Cole wouldn't have blocked you. I didn't defend him. You're right. That's one person I never defended because nobody was really talking about him like that. Nobody was saying nothing crazy. They were just saying what I mean. They were saying the obvious. Like, what is he really doing? Like, why is he not losing weight? I mean, but that was all they was saying. That they wasn't talking about his skin tone or anything racial. They wasn't talking about him sexually or nothing like that from what I remember. But I mean, I don't even talk to him. That's the thing. Like, he made a couple comments on my page or whatever, but I don't talk to him like I talk to you, and I talk to Pilar. Like, I actually talk to y'all offline, you know? Ashley said, hey, keep on trucking. Been waiting all my life to say that. Rhonda said, you do know that it does have, you do know that it does have to be Cole. A done can block you from commenting. I've done it in anyone can block me from commenting. No, I don't think so. I think you can block seeing people's comments. You can, like, if you're in a live and you don't like what I'm saying, you can block my comments. But for it not to show up for everyone else, he has to do that. So for me to make a comment on his post, he has to make it so that I can't comment on his post. If you decide that you want to block me, then only you would not see the comment, or only you would not see my live comments. Only you would, because you blocked me. But if he blocks me on his channel, no one will see my comment and no one will see my live chat. No one. Regardless if you blocked me or not, because the channel owner blocked me. Yeah. No, she can't comment his channel or lives. Oh, I see. He blocked her. Plus, he's deleting her comments when she was defending herself. Yep. So I know what you mean, Rhonda, because there, if somebody, because I mean, we've done that before with the sugar diet. People were talking crazy and we would just block them so we couldn't see their comments or nothing. But that didn't mean that other people couldn't see it still. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, I can't never see Kevin's comments. Everybody else can see Kevin's comments, and I don't even remember blocking him. But it's like everybody else can still see it. I just can't. So maybe I blocked him and didn't remember, but I don't recall blocking him. So it's just like that. Yeah, you can always block anybody you don't want to see. However, when the channel when the owner of the channel blocks you, can't nobody see what you saying. Even if we friends, even if you're subscribed to me and I'm subscribed to you, if he blocks me, you ain't finna see nothing I say at all. Cause I've tried it. We've tried it. It don't work. And this is what he did. This is what he did. He's an angry little leprechaun. That sums him up pretty good. Rhonda says, that sucks. I've seen the horrible comments being made. He should block all those other crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not, that's what I'm saying. I'm not making this up. This man has tons of people in his comments talking hecka bad about me and Maya too. Because they starting to talk about both of us. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he don't even try. He don't even try to block them or nothing. He don't try to do nothing. He literally just lets them say whatever, but he blocks me when I try to defend myself. When I try to just get on there and say, hey, don't talk about me. Don't talk about us, whatever. He blocked me from doing that. Like, he don't want me to say nothing to his followers, to his foot soldiers. He wants to let them keep on talking crazy to me, and he wants me to just let it go and just take it. That's pretty much just what the deal is with that. Claudia said, I blocked Kevin when I still liked Cole. Now I wish Kay hadn't. I wish I didn't either, because I don't even remember blocking him. That's why I said, like, I don't remember blocking Kevin, because I never thought, like, to block people. I didn't care. Like, if they was talking, about the sugar diet, because people would be like, oh, you're going to die of diabetes, or whatever people would say, and people were like, oh, if you don't want to listen to the trolls, you can just block them or whatever. I was just like, whatever, I don't care. But it never was about anyone specific. You know what I mean? Like, it never was about people specifically. Now, it's about me specifically, or me and Maya together, or some weirdo stuff. Like, now it's like names are being called. Like, before it was just like maybe talking crazy about him and how he's bald, or just other stuff. And even when people would talk about him, because there used to be people in that chat calling him the N-word and all kind of stuff, and I would report them, because I'm like, hold on, y'all doing too much, y'all getting too loose calling him that. Like, yeah, I know he half black, but that's disrespectful. I will always report them people whenever they got racial with it. That's what I'm saying. So for him to just not even allow me to defend myself, and I defended him when they was saying all that crazy stuff about him, that's wild to me. It says, okay. Maya says exactly, Rhonda. Billy says, are you front loading protein and eating starch too? I am having protein and starch. I don't know if I'm front loading. Like, I don't eat a whole bunch of protein first. I just have a sensible meal. Like, I have like vegetables, and I'll have meat, and I may have some rice or a potato with it, maybe, but generally I just have like vegetables and meat, or I'll have like a smoothie and some protein. That's kind of what I've been doing recently. That's what I've been doing. I don't prioritize protein. I have an actual like sensible meal with like all the food groups, not just meat, not just fruits, like a normal meal. It says, are you okay? Rhonda says, I think Cole screams and hollers because you can't hear his lisp when he screams. Well, he only has a lisp, I think, when he wears that, I think he has a retainer or something that he be wearing. I think he got a retainer or something, because I don't hear it all the time, but I do hear it sometimes. Rhonda, okay. Maya said, that was a quick live Cole did. I don't know how long it was. But yeah, people left his live and came here, I guess, or people came here and went to his live and told him I was talking about him or something. I don't know. Sky said, why is he blocking you? Because I don't know. He don't want me to defend myself. I guess he wants his foot shoulders to talk crazy about me. He don't want me to say nothing back. He just wants me to grin and bear it, as they say, and just take it. I guess. I don't know why he's blocking me. And at this point, he tried to claim it was YouTube, but I don't care. He can't tell me that story no more. So, yeah. Carson said he was craving those quarter pounders. Yeah. He was craving about 4 or 5 of them. Maya said, "Do you eat quarter pounders, Carson?" Carson said, "I've had a quarter pounder. I've had a few quarter pounders in my life." Y'all is wildin'. Maya laughing. Carson said Cole's Invisalign lisp. Yeah, he has it. That's what I thought. That's why I thought he was. I thought he had Invisalign or some type of retainer or something on. But I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't hear that every time I've heard him talk. So I thought that he just had some type of device in his mouth that made him talk that way. But I never thought that he was. I don't know. I never thought that that was a permanent like sound that he had, that lisp. I just thought it was because he had a device in his mouth. But I don't know, because I don't know him personally to know if he has a lisp outside of the internet or whatever. But yeah. So guys, yeah, that's what's been happening with me. And that's why I said about the bullying, because I'm like, yeah, I can't tolerate this. I was so mad. I was so mad earlier. I was at work, and when I have heard that he was like, he had them people in there saying that stuff, and then like I go in there and I'm like trying to defend myself, like, quit talking about me like that, like, you don't know me, like nothing showed up. And I was like, wow, this dude really just doing me like this? Like, that's shady. Device in his mouth. Yeah, he got something in his mouth. Buddy Nova said, "No worries, Eve. All this drama will gradually pass eventually. Just keep doing your thing and ignore the negativity the best you can." Thank you, Buddy Nova. I appreciate that. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, after this live, I won't be mentioning Cole or low fat or anything that has to do with him in any of my videos, because I feel like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, all that stuff doesn't matter to me. And I don't want to sit here and be promoting something that I'm not, because like I said, his version of low fat is not even what the low fat diet is, you know? Like, that's his version of it. But 5 grams of fat, 5% fat a day is not ideal for a woman. I'm sorry. It's just not. And I just don't feel like I'm going to promote what he's promoting. So there's no point. Like, he wanted me to put 1990s and low fat and sugar diet in the title and all this stuff that he kept wanting me to put. And it's like, at this point, like, I'm not even talking to him, because like now I feel like he lied. That YouTube thing, that, oh, it was YouTube, that was all a lie. Like, it was him. And I was just proved that today. That was proven today. And so it's no point for me to sit here and keep entertaining him and promoting him when he can't even defend me and block people that talk bad about me. Or, like I said before, like, I see why people who get bullied are no longer here on this planet anymore, because it takes a toll on you after a while, you know? So why would I encourage or support somebody who allows that behavior? Like, I'm not doing that. So there's no point for me to talk about him or his diet, because who knows, it's probably going to change next week or tomorrow. I'm just going to talk about what I've been doing, and I'm going to talk about the mindset around doing it, because I feel like when you have a lot of weight to lose, your mindset is everything. I mean, if you got a few pounds to lose, it could probably be hard too. But like, if you got over 100 pounds to lose, staying consistent and staying focused and motivated is hard, especially when because it's long term. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily going to be speaking for everyone, but I'm going to be speaking for me, because I know that, yeah, Matthew may drop off and fall off because it's hard. If you got over 600 pounds on your body and you got to at least drop 300 of them, that's going to take some time. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to take some time. And like, how long are you going to be able to stick with it? And how long are you going to be able to tolerate people talking about you? Because, you know, he was getting talked about. Like, and even Maya, like, when she was doing the weight loss stuff on her channel, she was getting talked about. So it's like, how long can you do that? And then, like, if you're not online, it's still like hard to stick to it for, I mean, people make New Year's resolutions the beginning of every year and don't even stick to it after 30 days, and they ain't even got that much weight to lose. So how could you even possibly imagine how somebody who has a lot of weight to lose feels when they make a resolution? I'm just happy that I've been sticking to it all this time. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of people, and like I said, who don't even have a lot of weight to lose, can't even stick to it longer than a month, maybe 3 months max. You can look it up. So that's the type of stuff I'm gonna be talking about, because this crap is crazy. Like, people ain't talking about it. And they ain't talking about how people can affect your weight loss too. Because, like I said, I was losing weight consistently until all this drama started. These past few months has been trash. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dropping the weight like I was dropping it before. And I have not been, because all the stress and all the drama, that stuff affects your weight too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, literally, it really messes with you. I had lost 50 pounds in less than 6 months, and now it's stagnant. It's not going nowhere. It's not doing nothing, because I'm constantly dealing with somebody who's supposed to be my coach and be helping me, and they're really sabotaging me and causing, me to not to lose weight. And that's what I'm gonna say it like that. And so therefore, people need to realize when it's time to just cut it off. And now at this point, it's just time for me to cut it off, because I don't feel like there's no purpose for us to continue. Like, you're saying eat all the food you want, eat all the food you want. Realistically, nobody can eat all the food they want. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people can, but I highly doubt that people can literally eat all the food they want and drop weight. If you're trying to drop weight and you're telling somebody who has a problem with stress eating, I'll say, because I don't want to say the B word, eating, and then you're telling them, just eat all the rice, eat all the potatoes. What if they really like potatoes? What if they eat like 2 freaking sacks of potatoes, and then they eat some chicken, and they eat like 2 things of chicken? Like, you can't really just say that. Like, there has to be some type of protocols or guidelines, and I don't see any of that. So that's why I don't feel like there's no point for me to promote that at all. Maya said, yep, new chapter, Eve. Yep. And Carson said, that's definitely way too low. Exactly. Maya says, you can gain weight even on a raw food diet if you overweight. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, I feel like if you overeat, period, like, I'm not saying, like, right now I'm reverse dieting because I had got so low in calories that, like, I don't know, you guys know Polar Fit Vegas. She's actually a real coach. And she's like, where do you have to go if you're already down to like 1,200 calories and you have more than 50 pounds to lose? Where do you have to go? So in those cases, you have to reverse diet. And yes, you may gain a few pounds back initially, but you have to get your calories back up in order for you to come back down again. So you have to stop, because otherwise, like, you'll just be 1,200 calories for the next 6 months and not dropping a thing. So that made sense. Like, it's just not happening, because you can't go lower than that. What, you gonna go down to 200 calories a day? I mean, like, be for real. So, but now it's like, I think that may be the message that he wants to say, but instead of saying that, he's saying just eat everything. Like, no, make it clear, man. Take a break from YouTube or the internet, Eve, for a week or so for your health. Yeah, buddy, if you notice, like, I haven't even been making videos like every day anymore. I had already stopped doing that because I didn't feel like it was a point. Like, unless I'm talking about weight loss, nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Like, then that means I don't need to be, I need to get some different followers or subscribers, because my channel never was about weight loss. It was about my journey, and like, it was about like the internal part of weight loss and just in general, me and my goals and stuff like that. But it felt like Cole was like, no, you need to weigh yourself every single day. You need to post it up. You need to do this, that. And I started doing that. And it's like, okay, but now it's not, now it's like, we can't even get on the scale according to him. So like, why did I do all of that? Like, why did you have me doing all that for months? And then now I'm not even getting on the scale at all. And like, people started not following me anymore and unsubscribing to me because I guess I had stopped weighing myself every day. But I was like, that's not what this channel was supposed to be about. That's not it. So I've been doing like a video like once or twice a week, and I've been going consistently live every week, like usually Saturday. But last week was hectic. Like I said, I'm a single mom of 2, and both my kids are about to start school. My daughter going to high school, and my son start middle school next Thursday. So, and plus my mom is elderly, and I help her out on weekends. So it's like you said, buddy, I just gotta be on here when I can be on here. But today I was like, I'm about to go live tonight, because I feel like the disrespect is at an all-time high, and it's not being addressed, it's not being corrected, it's not being rectified, it's not nothing. It's nothing's happening. So I feel like, and I can't even defend myself either. So now I'm like, okay, well, fine. I can just come on here and do it. I could probably eat 2 stacks of potatoes, Carson. I love potatoes, okay? I could bake me up some roasted potatoes, okay? I love potatoes too. Maya said there's a YouTuber named Fully Raw Christina. She's a raw vegan and she had a moment when she gained weight eating too much. Oh, okay. See, yeah. I mean, of course. Of course. I feel like you can gain weight if you eat too much. And you can gain weight if you eat too little. You have to find a balance. Because if you eat too little, like I said, your body's gonna feel like it's starving and it's just gonna hold on to weight. So it has to be like a sweet spot in the middle where you're not eating too much to where you're gaining weight, but then not eating too little to where you're gaining weight and holding weight because your body don't feel safe. It has to be like a sweet spot. Nobody talk about that. Yes, you can definitely gain weight eating too little. Some people, they did fasting and found they didn't drop no weight at all because your body did not feel safe and comfortable to lose weight. That's why fasting is not always the best method for everyone. It may be good for some people, but not for everybody. And then, like, some people, like, I know Zach, he has, like, you eat 2,000 calories minimum, or and then you just kind of, like, go up from there. But not everybody may be able to do that. Like, if you're 100 pounds or 120 pounds or something and you start eating 2,000 calories, you might go up on the scale. You know what I mean? Or you might see an increase. So I feel like it all, I was eating literally 1,500 calories and no weight was dropping. My scale was just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So then I'm like, okay, reverse dieting is what it is because there's no point for me to keep on just doing this. Like, we got to switch it up. That's why every month, every other month, I give everything 2 months and then I start switching it up because your body get used to stuff. And then it's like, you got to do something else. But if you're my coach, and I like I said, I understand about changing things. There's nothing wrong with changing things when it's not working. But if something's working, why are we changing it every other day? If it works, like, let it work and take its course at least for 30 days or 60 days. Don't just keep changing it. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that. We're going to do this. We're not going to do that. Like, no, that's not ideal. And it's not healthy either because, like, if you're really serious about the weight loss and then you things are going good and all of a sudden, no, we're not doing that. And then it's going good and no, we're not doing it. Like, you're going to get discouraged. And you're going to be like, well, to heck with it. I don't want to do none of it. Which I haven't said that. But I can see why people would be like, forget it. It's just too much. It's too hard. It's too many changes. I see why. Carson said, yeah, it's definitely possible, Maya. Yeah, it's definitely possible. And like I said, it's definitely possible to go the opposite direction too. And you're not getting enough food or nutrients for your body. So therefore your body's like, nope, ain't no way going away from here. So it's just like I said, finding the sweet spot. That's really what it is. Oh yeah, I remember in the Journey video you said that you make music. Wait, I remember in the Journey video you said that you make music. That's pretty cool, Eve. Thank you. I haven't made music since I made that music video. That was like 2022, I believe. I have not been having the time. See, during that time when I first like made the music and stuff like that, when I was writing songs, it was like during COVID and like shortly after that. So then like when things start opening up and I was able to go and travel, I went to travel to Trinidad and make that music video. And then like after that, things just got hectic because kids got back to school and it was just like, you know, I really do need to get back to writing because I really just love writing. And that was another thing I had on this channel that I was doing was writing. And I was like also encouraging, I would do writing prompts because I feel like journaling is a key to kind of finding yourself and like getting closer to God and getting closer to who you really are on the inside. But people don't usually do it because they don't really like what they're going to find sometimes when they do some of these journaling prompts. But I was also talking a lot about that on this channel too before I made it a weight loss channel. But yeah, I definitely do plan on getting back into the writing of music and just in general because I used to write poetry as well. Poetry, music, and just journaling in general. So yeah. Rhonda said that's exactly correct. You need to track food, water, sodium, weight, and sleep for about 2 weeks in order to find the sweet spot. Yeah, because the thing is, you could be doing everything right, but if you don't get good sleep, like if you sleep in 3-4 hours a day, if that, I mean, how is your body gonna even recover to drop weight? Like from if you do exercising, or even if you're just on a, you know, a diet. Like, how is it gonna work? It's just not. um Jasmine, hi, how you doing, Jasmine? I feel your music could help heal you too. You're right. I feel like it could too. um it helped a lot before too, because when I was going through different situations in like a relationship, I would, like, you could hear it in my songs. But it was like empowering songs though. So like, I feel like you're right. Like, I feel like if I get back into music, I'm gonna make a diss track. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna kind of, like, you're right. That's actually a good idea, and I'm doing well, Jasmine. Thank you. How are you doing? Um, I feel like that could. I'm gonna get back into the seat now. Buddy Nova got me wanting to get back into the music. I just might. How are you and your kids? Kids are great. They about to start school Thursday. I'm scared, y'all, because I went to the orientation for the high school yesterday, and it was crazy. I mean, it was so, that school was huge. It looked like a freaking college campus, and like everything was not organized. I was very upset. So I'm scared for my daughter to be starting ninth grade. My son, he's starting sixth grade, and I already know that school, and they were very organized yesterday. So I feel like he's going off to a good start. But I'm very concerned about my daughter. Very, very concerned. Maya said that's the beautiful thing about having your own channel. Nobody can block you here. It exactly. I can do whatever I want on my channel. What can I do? They can block me. They can block themselves from seeing me. They don't ever have to see me again. They can just come to my channel and block up. I don't want to see this person ever again, and they never see me again. You never see me again. Let's see. Get that poetry going too, Eve. Would love to hear and read some. Thank you. I used to actually, when I was in high school, I used to be in poetry slams, which was like poetry contests and poetry like face off type thing. I don't know if y'all ever heard of poetry slams, but I used to be in those in high school. And like after high school, I started doing more. Well, actually, no, during high school, I did rap as well when I was 16, and then like went to poetry. But I felt like poetry was so much like rap, that I just started rapping instead. But I like poetry. Um, I like both. You don't have to necessarily rhyme with poetry, which is what I like. With rap, you have to rhyme. Claudia said we can all contribute some lyrics for your diss track. Heck yeah! Y'all know y'all could. Y'all know y'all could. I'm gonna come over here with a beat and we gonna just go in. Cause we all got something to say. um Let me see. A cold diss track would be legendary. We can all contribute some lyrics. A cold diss track would be legendary, wouldn't it? Now that would be crazy. Now that would be crazy. I'm gonna get Emma on it because she literally disappeared from the scene after her diss video. That was her biggest video. Like if you go to her channel, that was her biggest video that got the most views, and then she disappeared. I'm gonna bring her back for the track. It's gonna be featuring Emma. Jasmine said, "Tell Nathaniel I wish him good luck." Oh, thank you, Nathaniel. Come here. Thank you. Ain't you starting school too? Ain't y'all? Is you going to you going to the same school as him? Ain't you? Carson Hess, favorite rapper. Who's my favorite rapper? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I have a few people that I like. Like I like I love Playboy Cardi. Do not at me, but not the current one. Like the current one is like I don't understand what he's saying. But Playboy Cardi from like old Kodak Black days, like when they was all together rapping together, like Lil Uzi. Yeah, those days they was cool. But now he sounds like trash. If we want to talk about old school rap, Bone Thugs and Harmony, I used to love them. I liked them when they used to rap. If we talk about old school, um, and then let me see who else. Who else? Tupac. I'm not a huge fan of Tupac. I never was. I mean, I thought he was fine, but like his rap was like it was real and stuff. But like, I just I wasn't buying none of his CDs. I just loved Bone Thugs and Harmony. They harmony was lit. They sounded lit. I don't know. I just liked them. But more recent, like I said, Playboy Cardi, I like him, but not currently. He's kind of his. Oh, I used to like the Hot Boys back in the day, like Lil Wayne and them. Nathaniel, come here, hurry up. Lil Wayne and them, they had a group called Hot Boys, and I used to like them. Juvenile, I used to like him. I don't know if y'all know 3 6 Mafia, Tear the Club Up Thugs. I used to like them. Say hi to Jasmine. She on there for real. That's cool. She said she's going to a different school now. Anyway, Jasmine, I wish you all the best at your current school. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah. Tear the Club Up Thugs, I used to like them. 3 6 Mafia, I used to like them. You're welcome. And well, I mean, what rappers do y'all like? I don't know. Carson said Bone Thugs. Yeah, I was a huge 3 6 fan. Yes, I used to love them. But I used to love, like, they had Tear the Club Up Thugs, which was 3 6 Mafia, but it was 3 6 Mafia, but like they cut out like Gangster Boo, and like it wasn't all of them. It was only like 3 of them. And I used to really, 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 really love them. And I'm trying to think, who else do I like? I used to like see Murder from the like Master P era. Like he had his group too, and I used to like see Murder before he went to jail. Who else? Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Oh, I was a huge 3 6 fan. Yep. Buddy Nova said Mystical has that crazy raspy voice, and his rhythm choices are pretty cool. Oh, yep. Mystical was cool too. Yep. I used to like him. He was on the Master P crew too, wasn't he? I think he was on with them too. Too Short, you from Oakland? I'm from Oakland, but I'm not a huge Too Short fan either. I mean, he cool. Ain't nothing wrong with him. But if I had to pick a Bay Area rapper, it'd be Mac Dre. I mean, rest his soul, but like Mac Dre was lit. Litter than Too Short and E40 and all of them. Like, if you've ever heard Mac Dre, you'll know what I'm saying. So, yeah, that was pretty much my rappers that I like. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, let me see. I can't think of nobody else really that I like. But yeah, them were the ones I said was cool. All the current rappers, I don't really feel like they rap really. I used to love Eminem. Back in the day, I used to like him. Too. I was obsessed with him actually. For a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Mac Dre was great. Yeah, love E42. Yep. Bay Area rap. I used to love the hyphy movement here in Oakland. It was so many different rappers that was in that. So, I can't, like, the team and the Federation. Like, nobody really knows these people probably, but like there used to be a hyphy movement, and there was like a bunch of like Oakland groups in it, and those are the people that I used to like too. Um, Mac Dre was great. Okay, yeah. E40 is my artist, but to me, he's not from the Bay Area. Vallejo is not the Bay Area. Yeah, I know. Well, Vallejo is the Bay Area because it's connected to a bridge. That's the only reason I give them a pass. Like, if you're from Sacramento, don't ever say you're from the Bay Area. But, because, like, I've seen people say, oh, I'm from Sacramento. Yeah, you're from Sacramento. There's no bridge near there. There's no water near there. You feel what I'm saying? Vallejo gets a pass because they are connected to the bridge, which is right by the water. That's the only reason they get a pass from me. But if you go past there, Fairfield's not the Bay. And anything past Vallejo is not the Bay, because Vallejo only made it on the list because they are connected to the bridge and the ocean is right there. But outside of that, no, because even Richmond's the Bay, because Richmond like is right there by the bridge. So that's the only reason I give them a pass. But outside of that, outside of past Vallejo, you could just forget it and hang it up because it's valley and it's hot. I mean, it gets hot in Vallejo, but they make a pass just because they got that bridge right there. Carson said, I'm old. Laugh out loud. I like Too Short back in the mid 90s when I was like 14, 15. What? What? In the mid 90s? Was I? How old was I? No, I wasn't that old. I was born in 84. So, mid 90s, I was not 15 yet. Um, Richmond, why you do that? Because of the dudes out there, they suck, huh? No. I'm just playing. 1981. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, we ain't too off. We ain't too much of a difference. Just a few years. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the only reason they get a pass. But that's just like, too, saying, like, people from Stockton saying they from the Bay, they're not from the Bay. Like, unless you're near some type of water, sea of water that's connected to the ocean, and there's a bridge, then, yeah, you're not there. Like, from where I live, I can go to the, like, down the street and see the bridge. That's how I know I'm in the Bay. Same for Oakland, because that's where I'm from. And, yeah. Berkeley, yep. All my family are from Berkeley. Yep. That's the Bay, too. So, Bay Area in the building. But yeah, I definitely will be getting back to music. I would definitely get back to writing. I would definitely get back to my poetry. It's healing and it helps me a lot. I just know I need to get back to it because I haven't been doing it for a while, and I can tell that I need to get back into something because I've been super irritated with stuff, and stuff be super triggering to me. And I'm glad, but I feel like there's two reasons why. One is because I don't eat my feelings away anymore. So I feel like I start feeling, I feel like that's why I feel things more now, because I'm not eating away my feelings. Like I used to, anytime I'll be mad or sad or irritated or whatever, I would just eat something. But because I don't do that anymore, I feel like now I'm feeling more like the feeling. I'm actually feeling the feeling. And it's hard to manage, which I'll be talking about that a lot more too, because like when you eat your feelings away, you don't really realize how much you're going through. But then when you stop doing that, you realize, dang, I'm really going through a lot, ain't I? So I think that's kind of one of the reasons that. And two is when you're in a lifestyle change, it's uncomfortable. And so things can trigger you very easily as well because you're in a lifestyle change. And especially when the lifestyle change is not like a temporary, it's going to be like a long-term thing. It's just like, you know, when they say a butterfly coming out of a cocoon is not comfortable, like it's the most painful experience for that, for the butterfly or whatever. Yeah, change is painful and it's hard. And you know, it's not easy to be changing your way and then at the same time having to feel all the emotion of it. So I definitely need to get back to writing. But he said, that's great, Eve. I'm glad you're going to get back into music and poetry. It's going to help a lot. I know it will. Thank you, buddy. I know it will too. You're right. I know it will be super helpful for me to do that. Gotta go. It was good talking with everyone. Have a good night. Thank you, Carson. I know it's late everywhere. 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 is like 10 o'clock if you're in like East Coast. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. We will see you next time. So yeah, that's what I've noticed, that it's hard. Losing weight or just being in the mindset of losing weight is hard. And then not eating emotionally is also very hard. So I think those are the two reasons that I've been more like on edge and more irritable and stuff like that. But it's all a work in progress, working on it. I've been doing more affirmations and I'm gonna start focusing more on that. Writing affirmations. I've actually been writing affirmations, which I had never done before. So I'm starting to do that. Writing affirmations. As you all know, I'm an avid Bible reader, read it every day, and I'm starting to do more affirmations about God and surrendering to his plan for me. So yeah, a lot of writing. I haven't been doing like major writing, but I'm just doing like some little things like that for now. But I will be actually getting back into it because I feel like it'll be good for other people too. Because people may not be writers or whatever, but it'll still help them even if they just get their feelings out as opposed to eating them like I was doing. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Oh, well, I guess I could just give y'all a quick update on my whole weight loss thing since I'm here. Brown Sugar. Hey, girl. It's good to see you too. Good to see you too. Um, so I have not lost any weight. I was 379 on the 8th because I had said on the 8th I would do a weigh-in video. So let's just call this the weigh-in video because I didn't make no video. So on the 8th of July I was 379, and then today I was 380. So I was up a pound over the course of a month. Um, but that's because I've been reverse dieting, and um I've been trying to get my calories back up the opposite way because they were very super low. I was having like 1,200, 14, 1,600 calories, which isn't ideal when you have over 200 pounds to lose. So I've been just reverse dieting gradually. Because I didn't want to pick up all my weight. I didn't want to pick my weight all back up. I was like, that's why I just like been back on the scale, because I want to make sure that I'm reverse dieting properly and not upping my calories too much to where I gain a bunch of weight back. So I have not done that, which is great. I've only gained 1 pound, and that's likely because my cycle finna start in the next 9 days. But yeah, that's what's been going on with that. And let me see. I can't exercise. I've been working every day to pay off my credit card bill. Well, girl, you can do. Let me see. Oh, because you was on that trip, huh? Yeah, man, them credit card bills will kill you. Yeah, but you enjoyed your trip, though, because you went to Greece, and it was beautiful from what I seen. So, I mean, it's worth it, right? Um, it's worth it. Buy Carson, put your jam on eBay. That might work. But you can exercise. I don't know. You say you're working every day, but you can always do like some YouTube video exercises. They have like 5-minute videos, 7-minute videos, just so you can stay active. I mean, unless your job is active, then you don't need to. Sky said, how does reverse dieting work again? So basically, like, if I'm at 1,200 calories and I need to reverse diet so that I can get back up in calories so I have somewhere to cut from, you just increase it by 100, like, every week. So, like, say this week I'm eating 1,600, next week I'm eating 1,700, and then the week after that I'm eating 1,800. But once you notice that your weight is going up, then you lower it back down. So, like, say I was like 1,600 this week, I went 1,700, I was still cool, wasn't gaining no weight. I went 1,800 and went up 2, 3, 5 pounds. Then I'm gonna go back down to the 1,700 for a little bit longer, and then once maybe 2 weeks instead of just the one. And then after the 2 weeks of 1,700, I'll go 1,750 and see, okay, will my scale go up? And then if it don't and it still stay the same, then you can go 1,800 and just keep going like that. So just increase it by 50 to 100 calories a week. And then, like I said, if you see that your weight go up, I mean, it's going to stay the same, but that's the whole thing. It's going to stay the same. You don't want it to go up. But if it starts to go up, then that's when you just lower it back down by 50. You get it? I hope that made sense. Kira said, how is your cyst on your ovary doing, and were you able to get your hormones checked? Girl, now that's a whole nother video, because I sure was gonna make a video that healthcare don't care about fat people. They don't care. I'm sorry, but healthcare do not care about you if you fat. All they're gonna tell you to do is lose weight. I asked this doctor, now mind you, I didn't have this cyst on my ovary. It has not gone nowhere. It's actually gotten bigger. I had got ultrasound done. The doctor didn't meet with me for 2 weeks until after that, even though it had increased in size. Yeah. So in 2 weeks, I went and talked to her, and I told her, like, okay, this is increased. My cyst is increased. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, she's like, oh, well, it's not nothing we're concerned about. And I said, well, I think it's something to be concerned about, because, mind you, I had messaged her that I wanted hormone testing. And I had messaged her that I wanted hormone testing because I felt like my PMDD, which is like PMS times 10, was getting worse. And I felt like I need my hormones checked. And she gonna tell me we don't do hormone checks. She was like, but you can get your thyroid checked. Oh, I didn't call you, son. I only called you that one time because Jasmine was online. She was saying hi. But she gone now, I guess. So that was it. So I was very upset because I'm thinking, you're my doctor. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you see something wrong because I have a cyst on my ovary, and that shouldn't even be there. You feel what I'm saying? So if that shouldn't even be there, you feel what I'm saying? Wouldn't you care to like get me whatever testing you feel I need or I would ask you for, just to reassure me that this is nothing hormonal or nothing crazy? Like, wouldn't you want to give me those tests? But no, she didn't want to. She said she gave me a thyroid test. And I said, well, that's interesting because my last doctor said gave me all my tests, but maybe she didn't do the thyroid one. So I checked. She didn't give me that. Like, my last doctor, my actual primary care, did not order all the tests. I said, I want all testing done that was done last year. I said, please, because I want to check. Because during the sugar fasting thing, I wanted all my labs done. I said, so can you please order all the labs I had done last year? Last year, I had my thyroid done. This year, she didn't even request it. So now this OBGYN's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to request thyroid test because that's pretty much your hormones. That's a portion of your hormones. That's not every single, like, your thyroid. Yes, that is, part of it, but there's so much more, like progesterone, testosterone, estrogen. There's so many other things to test for. Cortisol. Like, why would you just say thyroid and that's it? And and like, all they want to do is put me on meds. Well, you know what? It seems like if you're having a hard time, you can get on antidepressant. Huh? Antidepressant? Like, or we can suggest you getting on some birth control. Huh? So you just want to put me with meds? That's literally it. Put me with meds for hormones, which we haven't even checked because you didn't want to check because you just want to check my thyroid. But you're going to suggest before we even take the thyroid test or take any other test, you to suggest that I get on some birth control? Wouldn't that even throw my hormones off if I started that before I even got the thyroid test? Like, I'm not a doctor, but I could figure that out. And antidepressants are supposed to help during the time of my PMDD. How is that going to help me? That's not like, they just want to put a band-aid on it and not really figure out what the real problem is. And that's why I don't like that, because I feel like she just disregard me. She don't care. It's like, let's hurry up and get her off the phone. And that's it. And so I'm getting the thyroid test done. Week's just been hectic because I talked to her last week. This week has been hectic. My kids had orientation and we had to do school shopping, and it's just been like one thing after another this week. Everything will be more calmed down next week once they start school Thursday, because next week they have to go and get physical so they can both do sports. So it's just like one thing after another, and plus I'm still working full time, and then weekends I'm helping my mom, so it's like I gotta try to fit me in there at some point, right? But I'm gonna take care of it. Actually, I requested a week off from work. I'm hoping that they give it to me because the week before Labor Day I requested off because the kids will be gone. They would have been in school for a week. They should be settled. And I just want to have time off to kind of do these things, like go to the lab and, go to the doctor and like just kind of declutter, because I want to start going through things, because I'm very serious, y'all. I want to move out this country. I'm not playing. But to do that, moving anywhere, you have to, go through things and get rid of stuff. So I feel like I want to work on that. And I just want time to myself, because like this whole summer experience with my kids, being home while I'm working has been, whoo, it's been out of this world. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And I just need a break. I need a break from work, because work has been getting crazy, especially since they laid them people off. It's just been even more crazy. I need a break from everything. So I took that time off, and I'm hoping I never take time off as long as I've been there. I have like over a month of PTO I've never used. And I have same thing with sick leave, because I never call out. So they should at least grant me this week off. I mean, I really hope they do. Brown Sugar said, yep, exactly. I'm working every single day for the next 2 weeks. Glad you are avoiding stress. Yes, thank you. I'm really working on that. My thyroid levels were great. I hope yours will be too. Thank you. I hope so too. Lots of folks are moving to Thailand. Yes, I see that. I see that. A lot of folks are moving to Thailand. I haven't never been to Asia. But I was thinking about moving more closer, like to Mexico, cause my mom is still alive, and I don't want to be super far away from her. And plus, like my kids, I don't know if they necessarily want to live in another country. So I was thinking like Ensenada is super close. It's like maybe an hour or two away from San Diego, California. So I was thinking that initially, and then like once life goes on and my kids are grown and my mother passes, then I would consider more out of North America or America, period, really. I mean, yeah, I want to travel more around. Like, I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Asia. But like right now, if I want to move out the country, it would not be able to be that far because like I have responsibilities with my mom and my kids and stuff like that. So even when they're grown, which will be my daughter will be grown in the next 4 years, I still feel like I'm responsible for them somewhat, and because my son won't be fully grown, but once he's grown, then yeah. And I don't know what's gonna be on my mom. She's about to be 80, so I don't know. But within 10 years or less, I said I want to move next year. I said I wanted to move next year to Mexico. And if that happens, great, because like I said, it's not far from here. It's not far from America. It's literally 2 hours. So, yeah. I'm paying $75 a month for my trip to Thailand in November. Consider joining a travel group in the future. Really? Let me screenshot that. I need to talk to you. Brown Sugar, are you in our Discord group? Because that would be great. I do need to start traveling. That's why I'm like, I want to drop this weight and just travel around the world. Because I really just want to get to see stuff. This world is so huge. We just never get to go and see stuff. Buddy Nova says, thanks for the hangout, Eve. Keep up the great work and take care. Good night, everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Buddy Nova. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for always being so kind, and thank you for your encouragement. We will see you again soon. Brown Sugar says, I don't know how to get on Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can give you the link. It's just an app, like a app where you to chat. But I'll put it in the description as well. So you can check it out. But yeah, I haven't really traveled outside of this country, except I've been to Mexico and I've been to Canada. Those are the only two places outside of the and I've been to the Caribbean. I went to Trinidad and Tobago. So, but still, that's all. If you look at it, that's all. Trinidad and Tobago is still what? North America. Mexico is still North America. And Canada is Canada, but it's right above America. So I haven't really been outside of any of these, like, Americas, is what I'll say. I haven't been outside of the Americas. I would like to get outside of the Americas and see what else is going on other sides of the world. Hopefully soon. But that's good. If you got a whole little, $75 a month and your trip is next November, that's cool. That's not even bad. I don't know all that goes along with it, but that don't seem like a bad deal to me. Seem like a good deal. So, but that's cool though. I would love to travel. And you just went to Greece too? So yeah, I'm trying to be on that hype. Travel around. So, yeah. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So that's what I've been pretty much doing, the reverse dieting. And so far I've only gained a pound doing it, which is not bad because, like I said, my cycle starts in the next 9 days, so that could also be a reason why I gained that pound. But yeah, I've been focusing on just eating whole foods. I've been still doing low fat, but not too. I'm doing standards, like the standard of low fat, which is 80 grams or less, and I haven't even got to 80. I've gotten to like 40 40 grams, I think, is the most I've gotten to, or maybe 50 has been the most I've gotten to, but usually it's less because I have, like, I don't know if you guys know who Ray Pete is, but he has like this carrot salad recipe that has coconut oil and apple cider vinegar in it, and it's good for hormone health. So that kind of has like some of my fat grams. And then like I eat eggs, like actual eggs, not just egg whites. I'll mix egg whites in it to make it more full. So I'll get an egg and I'll put egg whites, or I'll just have straight eggs. And I cook them in butter. And yeah, because it's like, for me to reverse diet, I have to increase my calories, but it's hard when you're already used to eating like 1,200 and 1,400 calories. It's hard to increase the calories. So when you have a little of that, like coconut oil or butter or whatever, I don't do any poofas. Like, I don't do any of the seed oils at all. Like, I'm not doing that. But I'll have avocado, you know, or I'll have olives on my salad or something like that to just like increase the calorie, because it's hard to get to it's hard to increase calories when you haven't been eating a whole bunch of calories for a long period of time. So yeah, excuse me. Don't weigh yourself when your cycle comes. We always gain 5 or 10 pounds on our cycle. Oh, okay. Well, you're right. It's gonna be, it's not here yet. But usually like a week before, 2 weeks before, I do notice that my weight goes up. And my weight is, well, mine starts in 9 days. So like I said, it's up from a month ago, 1 pound, which I'm not concerned about because I'm just reverse dieting. And Zach also talks about reverse dieting, if you guys go follow him. But he feels like every woman should be having 2,000 calories, like no matter size or weight. Like, he feels like that. Now, I don't know. I looked online and it even said women should have 2,000 calories. I didn't know that. I said, how many calories should I be eating? And for men, it was like 25 or 27 or something. But for women, it was 2,000. And I was like, wow, a lot of women do not even eat near 2,000 calories. That's crazy. So yeah, y'all look that up, and that's what, Google it, or was I on Firefox? I don't know. It's all the same. Shoot, it'll tell you the same thing. I had no idea that women were supposed to have 2,000 calories. That's standard. That's a standard. I didn't know that. So I'm not even there yet. I'm barely there. I'm almost there. I'm like at 1,900. Sometimes I get to 2,000, but it's usually like 18 to 19. But I'm going to get there. And then once I'm there, I'm going to just keep working my way up so then I can come back down gradually. Amanda down under said, oh, wait, hold on. 2,000, yes. Brown sugar, yes. 2,000. Amanda says, you are doing great from Australia. Ignore any trolls and bullies. Wow, thank you, Amanda. In Australia, oh, I would love to visit there. I always wanted to go there because my mom said ever since I was a kid, I said I wanted to go to Australia. I don't know why. Maybe it was like because they have kangaroos and they have koala bears. But like, I always, when I was a kid, wanted to go to Australia. But thank you so much. I appreciate that, Amanda. Definitely going to ignore the trolls and bullies, and I'm definitely going to cut off people who allow me to be trolled and bullied. Thank you. Brown Sugar said, Freely and Durian been saying we are supposed to eat over 2,000 calories. See, yeah. Now, they eat a lot of starches, though. Durian Rider says fruits are super expensive in Australia. Really? I haven't been to Australia before, but I wonder why it's so expensive in Australia. Maybe the quality. Maybe like they're farming or something. Maybe it's just like the quality. They don't have it or something. Or maybe it's rare that they get good quality fruit or something. But that's messed up. But yeah, I didn't know that we were supposed to be having 2,000 calories. Like standard. You should never be below that. Period. Like, so if you are at 2,000 calories and want to lose weight, you need to reverse diet so that you can go up in your calories, so that you have a place. So you say you get to 3,000, then you can gradually come back down and lose weight to get to the 2,000 again, and then just keep doing that. Keep reversing, and that makes your weight loss consistent and steady, as opposed to like all these doggone plateaus. Brown Sugar said, he says we are lucky to have cheap fruit in America. Well, I don't know about that because it's not necessarily the best fruit. Cause these people be putting a bunch of junk in the fruit. That's why it be cheap. It don't be cheap without a cost. They be GMOing it up. You know what I mean? Like, they be doing a lot of shady stuff to our food out here in America, to our fruits and everything. They be playing too many games. Like, they, even with the organic stuff, I was looking something up, something popped up on my feed, and it said that even the organic stuff is like organic pesticides. Like, and then since they use organic pesticides, they use double of it because it doesn't work as well as the normal pesticides. So you really gotta clean that fruit real good, because they using double the pesticide, because it's not as good as their regular pesticides, but it doesn't matter, it's still a pesticide, shoot. But yeah, they put more. So they were saying that just make sure you really thoroughly clean your fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, because um they is no joke when it comes to the doggone pesticides. And all that stuff can make people sick too, which they really don't really understand. I would love to have my own garden. A lady in my group, Brick Perspective, she actually makes, said she has a garden outside of on her patio where she grows her own fruits and vegetables, which is something I would love to do too. If I could grow like my own fruits and vegetables or have a specific area, I would love to do that, because at least you know what you putting on it, and it's probably the most organic than as opposed to the store's organic, because you making it yourself, you growing it yourself. um That's why Freely and Fully Raw Christina grow their own fruits and veggies. Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. Brown Sugar, are you vegan too or a vegetarian? Fruits grow best in tropical environments. Oh, okay. See, that makes sense. Well, maybe in California, that's why we get some good fruits, because it's not necessarily tropical, but it is pretty sunny. It doesn't really get the weather doesn't get really too crazy out here, like as far as super hot or super cold to destroy the crops, I guess. So that works. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing as far as my diet, as far as what I've been doing. And like I said, just increasing it over time. And once I haven't even got to 2,000. Like I said, I'm getting to 2,000, but I'm just going to keep on going. And like I said, if you guys know Pilar Fit Vegas, she is a coach, fitness coach. And I have been talking with her, and she said, it could take a year. I mean, half a year, like the rest of the year, if I really just want to get my calories pushed up to the top as far as I could. It may take that time. She was like, or less. She was like, just gauge it and see how it goes. But, based on my weight and how much weight I have to lose, she was like, you need to easily get up to 35 to 4,000 calories. 3,500 to 4,000 calories, so that you can start dropping weight consistently when you start cutting. Instead of like you're at 2,000 and you go down to 1,200 and you're like plateaued for months and stuck. At least if you get up to 4,000 calories and you maintain the weight at 4,000, then you start cutting, your weight will drop consistently over time as you're dropping it. So I'ma see. I'm still gonna keep it with the whole foods. I'm still gonna keep it with the lean meats. I'm still gonna keep it like that. And I'm still gonna be doing my movement, and I'm still gonna be doing all that stuff. But for now, I am focusing on refeeding or reverse dieting. Let me see. It says fruits. I'm just plant based. I used to be vegan. I'm just plant based. I used to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. What's the difference? Oh, vegetarian, plant based. Because vegan is like they don't have honey or nothing, right? So you're not doing that no more. Okay, that's cool. Maya says, I love watermelon with salt and lime. Oh, girl, and cayenne pepper. Add some cayenne pepper to that. Girl, it'll be just like that, because they have like these Mexican trucks and places over here, and they chop up fresh fruit, and they put like tahini on it and lemon juice or lime juice, and oh my goodness, so good, so good. Watermelon didn't taste the same this year though. When I went and got some, even though it was seeded, it still didn't feel like it was taste the same. I don't know what's going on with the fruit, but it didn't taste as good as it normally do. I eat a little cheese and fish sometimes. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. I usually get about 23 to 2500 calories. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, you doing your thing then. Okay, cool. I still don't mess with honey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. See, you already up there. See, I need to get up to 23 and 2500. I need to get up there because that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how come people smaller than me are eating way more than me? And that's when I was like, oh, that's the issue. That's the complete issue. I need to be eating more food. So, especially like if I'm already burning 3,500 calories a day, I need to be eating more food, not no 1,200 and 1,500 calories. But I was told that initially that I should be having, that much. I should not be having more than that. What do I need to have more than that for? Obviously, that was incorrect. But it's okay because you learn. You live and you learn. You learn that, not all advice is good advice, and stuff like that. So, just on this journey, I've learned so much that I'm going to be sharing because, like, everyone may not have your best interest at heart. So, like, when you start seeing that, don't just stay stuck in it and just feel like obligated to it. Like, if they don't have your best interest at heart, move on because, like, you still got to take care of you at the end of the day. You still got to make sure that you reach your goals because they're already at their goal or they don't care about your goal like you do. So you got to really just make sure that you just be like, man, this ain't working out. And move on to something that is working out. um I only like honey on biscuits. Ooh, that sound good. Oh my goodness, I ain't even had. I like honey and tea though. To be honest, like I love tea with honey in it. I mean, I don't. I've had fruit with honey on it, but I wasn't really a fan of that. So I ended up having like not doing that no more. But me personally, I do like tea and honey. Me personally, um, I like to add that to my tea. Gives it a good flavor, especially when you add lemon. Like, I don't know, lemon and honey and tea is just like bomb. Especially like green tea or something like that. It just kicks it off to me. I mean, not everybody, but just me personally. That's why I like to put my honey on. Um, I like honey on biscuits. Okay, yeah. So, so that's what I've been doing, guys. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get to where I want to be. I want to try to get to the 4,000. Like she said, if I can reverse diet up to 4,000 calories, like gradually get up to that, then I'll have a great place to start from to start reversing it, and I will be very excited because I know that my weight loss will not stall, and I will be able to do it consistently over time, and I won't have no plateaus or all these random things happening because I'll do it gradually. Just like I reverse diet up, I'll diet down. So, yeah, I'm learning a lot. Like, I mean, this is like all these things I wish I would have known the first time I lost weight. I wouldn't have gained it all back. But it's a learning experience because, like, now I know what I don't want to do. I don't want to gain all the weight back, and now I'm finding strategies and tactics and ways to drop weight and then make sure I maintain it and then drop more weight, because that was my issue. I think when I had dropped like over 100 pounds, I wasn't dropping any more weight. And at that time, I had no clue about a reverse diet, right? So I just kind of let life course and like forget it. But if I had known like about reverse dieting and posting up videos that I actually have found and that have been sent to me by, and it's really interesting to know how the body work. The body is very intricate. Like, you be surprised. So I'm gonna start sharing that stuff because hopefully it'll help somebody else who feels like, how am I, not losing weight when I have so much to lose and I'm seeing everybody around me eating so much. Um Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you. I need to do those YouTube exercises you told me about. Heck yeah, I'm gonna make a playlist, and I'm gonna probably make it a public playlist so people can see different workouts that I've been doing. Cause I've been also working on just kind of like mobility and flexibility and stuff like that. So I find that there's a lot of different videos for that, and just like building my strength. Like yesterday, I got over 7,000 steps walking around my son's school orientation and my daughter's school orientation. And this morning I was whooped. That's probably another reason why that thing reflected a pound up, because I was so inflamed from all those steps. I'm not used to getting that many steps every day. So I was whooped. And I feel like that might have been another reason why my scale was up. But yeah, I am happy with my current, what I'm doing currently. And I'm confident in it. And I'm ready to move forward, because I've dropped 50 pounds this year and it was quick. But like I said, I want to make sure that it can be consistent. I want to drop more weight. I want to drop another 50 and another 50. And if it takes, more time than 6 months, then okay. Because I don't want to get to a point where I'm stalled for no months. Like, I don't want to do that. So if it takes reverse dieting for a month or two to get back on track and drop another 50, then that's what I'm finna do. Cause yeah, that's what my goal is, personally. So yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. I mean, that if that makes sense to y'all, because I just feel like so many people lose weight quickly and then all of a sudden they hit a plateau. And exactly, Stall City. They hit Stall City and they don't know what to do. So then they get frustrated and they quit. And then they gain the weight back. And it's like a yo-yo effect. And so I feel like I'm trying to find the cheat code on all of that. And I feel like this is the process of doing that, experimenting on myself with these different things. I feel like that's how I'm going to find out what really works. At least for me, like my body. Because like I always say, everybody's body is different. We're not all the same. So, at least for me. Call saying be funny though. Yeah, I feel you. He is, that stall sit tag thing is funny, but it's true. Claudia says, I agree. It's better to maintain for a while than gain it back by doing something unsustainable. Exactly. Exactly. That's what my goal. That's what I said. My goal is to make sure that I find a sustainable way of maintaining the weight and dropping the weight. So if this is just a way for me to learn how to do that, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because at this point, um, you know, I've dropped 50 pounds. That's great, but it was all extremes. Like, it was extremes. Sugar fasting, dry fasting, extended fasting, 4 days, dry fasting 4 days a week. Like, nothing against Jerome, because I know that that's what he do, finally fasting Jerome. But even he, now that he's down trying to lose his last weight, he's like, I don't want to fast. He can fast for 4 days a week, but he don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's not sustainable to do that for the rest of your life. So that's the whole thing. Like, what can I do for the rest of my life sustainably? Like, that's where I'm at. Sugar diet is normal for me. Sugar diet, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the sugar diet. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm eating right now, sugar diet. Because, like, I have a smoothie, and then I'll have my veggies with my protein, and I'll have, fruit. Like, so I feel like I'm still doing sugar diet. I'm never, or skeleton diet, you know what I mean? Whichever you want to call it. I've never stopped doing that, is what I'll say. I probably have reduced the amount of starch that I'm having. I'm not eating a whole bunch of rice or potatoes, because I'll have more vegetables. Like, I've been doing starchy vegetables like peas, corn, and stuff like that. But I'm not having a whole bunch of rice and a whole bunch of potatoes. I'm just not having that. I'm not saying I'm not having any of it. I'm still having some, but I'm not having it only. Is that, like, I'm not just eating that all only. I love the sugar diet. Yeah, I don't really know why it was put out of business or put out of commission or whatever, but so many people are still doing it. They just call it something else. And a lot of people are still doing it. I mean, fruitarians do it. Fruitarian is fruit diet. You know what I mean? Sugar diet. I love starchy veggies, butter beans. I love butter beans. Oh, I haven't had butter beans before. I think I've heard of it, but I have never had it. So I would like to try it one day, I guess. But I like refried beans because they're easier on my stomach, because I don't have my gallbladder, so I try to make sure I get things that are easier on my stomach. But the black beans, the refried ones that I've been finding, have been pretty good and on my stomach. They don't bother me. So I think it's just making sure that it's extra cooked and smashed, and then I could probably eat it. I could probably eat it. Walmart sells butter beans in the can. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to check them out. I haven't had it before, but I will try it. What do you put with it? Is it like you eat them cold, like in a salad, or what do you put it over rice, or what do you? How are you eating it? Sweet peas, heck yeah, I love peas and carrot. I get the. It's like a mix of vegetables. It has peas, carrots, string beans, corn. Yeah, I love that. I love it a lot. I'll eat that with some turkey and put it in a soup, like with some bone broth, and eat that. It's hecka good. Hot with a tiny bit of rice. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. See? See, we all just figuring out what worked for us. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you live, you learn. Something works, something don't. You just keep on going and figure out what to do. We all just experiment on ourselves and see what work and what don't. That's literally it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything is just I mean, I don't know. Purple whole peas are so yummy. I've never had that. Oh, really? Okay. It's 14 people on here. What are y'all? Is everybody on here doing some type of dieting or some type of way of eating, or is everybody just kind of like doing their own thing, like not even tripping no more? I mean, I know a lot of people probably just gave up on everything, but don't give up. You know what I mean? You can take a break, but just get back on it, because sometimes it's hard to just keep going. Like, you think you have so many plans, and then it's like, man, this year, you be like, this year is, our years fly by, but when you actually working on something throughout the year, it don't be seeming like it's flying by that quick. Shoot, that's how I've noticed. At least I've noticed that. Like, man, I mean, it's flying by, but not as much. Purple whole peas are southern food. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. I haven't really. Well, what? Like, I don't know. I haven't been down south. That's crazy. I've been to Texas before because my cousin, ooh, rest her soul too, lived in Texas, and actually I have another cousin that lived in Texas, Austin and Dallas. So I have one in Austin and one in Dallas. So I've been to Texas, but my dad's from Louisiana, and I've never been there before. Oh, okay. Oh, you just said go to New Orleans. Yeah, I have never been to I have never been there. I love New Orleans. Oh, okay. I'm about to check it out. I have never been to New Orleans. I have never been to Louisiana. He's from Mansfield, Louisiana. He was from Mansfield, Louisiana, and I had never ever been. Ever been. Oh, you're from Louisiana. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. What did you guys have for dinner? Kira says, I have not had dinner yet, honestly. What time is it? 7:52. I have not even had dinner, but I probably will have something because it's, yeah. I don't want to not be. I don't want to skip no meals. Like, that's what I'm also trying to avoid, because it's so easy for me to skip meals. But yeah, I don't want to do that. So I probably will have something. I have some vegetables in there that I cook, so I might have that. I made ground turkey for the kids. They wanted tacos, so I made ground turkey, and I have the mixed vegetables in there. So maybe I'll put some of that with mixed vegetables and just eat that. I might just do that, but I haven't had nothing else. What did you have for dinner, Kiera? I love New Orleans. I'm from Louisiana. Wow, Mansfield is close to my hometown. I'm from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, look at that. All right. I don't know any of those areas, to be honest. I have no idea, but that's nice. If you in that area, is it pretty rural? Like, it seemed like it probably is. Probably just really country and rural. Yeah, I haven't had so I had got a salad from, I don't know, oh, what is it called? Wendy's, because my kids wanted Wendy's, and I went there, and they have grilled chicken salads, and you don't need to eat their dressing though, because their dressing has like 26 or 36 grams of fat in it alone. The dressing alone, but the salad got like 20. But it depends which one you get. You don't gotta get the bacon on it or whatever, or the egg. But I had ate it because I hadn't ate nothing really that day, and I was like, I need something to get my calories up. And I used the Skinny Girl dressing, the buttermilk ranch one. It wasn't that bad. Like, people said it was nasty, but I didn't feel like it tasted that bad to me. So I ended up eating it, and it was pretty good. And then I also had used the, what's that one? Sprouts has a garlic dressing, and it has no fat also. And because I feel like if I'm gonna eat my fat, I'd rather it be food. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to eat no fat that's in no dressing. I'd rather eat fat from my food. So, yeah, it was actually really good. Those dressings are really good. Deep South, Deep Woods Rule. Oh, okay. Okay. Terrible. I refuse to eat high fat dressing. Heck yeah, I'm not about to eat that mess either. Kira said today was prep day for the Sabbath, so I cooked jasmine rice, bourbon chicken without the bourbon lava. What is bourbon chicken without the bourbon? Like, I've never heard. Well, actually no, I've heard of it because I think Applebee's makes a bourbon chicken or something like that, but I've never like had it. Is it sweet? Sauteed broccoli and carrots, green beans and tomatoes, Philly subs and burgers. Ooh, you meal prepping for the next couple of days. That sounds good. Okay, okay. That sounds delicious. Yes, it do sound delicious. Ooh, that sounds hecka good. Ooh, now y'all making me hungry. Because I have not ate since like 12, I think. I think it was like 12:30. No, actually it was like 11:30, I think. Dang, time be flying. It's already about to be 8. Oh, I definitely need to eat something, huh? Broccoli has chromium in it. It increases insulin sensitivity. Okay. Yeah, I just got some broccoli, and I got a frozen mix of vegetables that has broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower in it. So I'm gonna make some. Eat broccoli, everybody. Okay, I'm definitely gonna eat some. I'm not gonna eat some tonight because I'm just eat the vegetables I already made. But I'm gonna make some for tomorrow because it's crazy this time of my cycle, which is called the luteal phase. Broccoli and cauliflower is one of the things that suggests to eat. I have an app that suggests different foods to eat during different stages of your cycle, and that is one of the foods that suggested that I eat actually. So I will be making some tomorrow and enjoying that because I know it's gonna be good. If I make that, I'm gonna steam it with some bone broth because that's how I steam my vegetables, with some bone broth, and it's gonna be tasty. So yeah, but yeah, that sounds good, Kira. I usually meal prep too. I do some type of meal prep too. That's why I made that ground beef and ground beef, those ground taco meat, turkey meat, and the vegetables. So, but that was, shoot, I don't even know if any of that meat is left because they was up in there making tacos right now, and they was like, "Can I come and make tacos?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So I don't even know if it's gonna be any left, but I'll probably take something else out. Um, and shrimp is easy. Like, I always have shrimp on hand too because if push come and shove and everything is ate up, you can always just put some shrimp in like a bowl of water and it'll defrost so quickly. You can just saute it up, steam it up or whatever, and or broil it, and it's good to go on whatever you gonna eat. So I like to do that too. I'm drinking beet juice now. Oh, beet juice is good too. I heard beet juice with chia seeds was good. I don't know. There's so many different things, so many different hacks out there. It's like you never know. You just gotta try it and see if it worked for you. But there's so many different hacks to health and hormones and stuff. I'm just taking one at a time to see what worked for me. Right now, I'm trying that carrot salad, that Ray Peat carrot salad. So say you get a bag of shredded carrots and then you put a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then you season to taste with like herbs or pepper or salt or whatever, and stir it up, let it sit for a little bit, and then you eat that. Eat like 4 ounces of it a day. It'll probably last for like 3 days, and it's really good for your hormonal health. Because I didn't realize that coconut oil was good for hormones for women. So yeah, that's why I said 5% of fat is not an ideal thing for women. Like, I'm not saying go above 50 grams or 40 grams or whatever. Even though you could, if you wanted to, you could do up to 80 and still be considered low fat. Just be like on the higher end of low fat. But I think I'm in the more mid section. Mid 40 is cool. Sometimes I get 30, sometimes I get 20, but it just depends on the day. But it's been cool because it helps me increase my calorie count, which is the goal right now. So it's been working out. It's been working for me. Yeah. So 8 to 9 out of 10. So it's gonna be 11 o'clock in the East Coast. Where is everybody? Everybody at? Cause I'm on the West Coast, but where is everybody at right now? What time is it where you at? And that's another thing I've been working on, my sleep, because my sleep has been horrible. These kids be up all night playing games. I'm so glad they going back to school, because they is about to be back on track with their schedule. Starting yesterday, it was back on track, and I finally slept well. Like, I'm really just focusing on trying to get good, better sleep. So, yeah. That's a goal of mine, personally. Texas, 10 p.m. Okay. Maya's in Texas, and it's 10 o'clock. I'd rather eat avocado for fat. I love avocado. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have avocado and eat that than sit up there and put a dressing on my salad. And it's usually them salad dressings don't have no real oil in it. They got like seed oils and stuff. So I'd rather do that. San Antonio, Texas, 10 p.m. Oh, okay. Everybody in Texas? Oh, that's what's up. Okay. I see y'all. That's cool. I need to come back and visit Texas. I ain't been there since I was a kid. I ain't been there. I hadn't done no traveling, actually. I hadn't done no traveling since I haven't done, and as a kid I had did a lot of traveling with my mom, like just to like different states, because she's from New York, so we would go there and went to Canada and stuff. But like I had not done any type of traveling again until I was like grown. And I went to Vegas like when I was 25. And I went to like Reno when I was 30. And then I went to Trinidad when I was like 35 or something. Or like 37. Yeah, it's crazy that I really don't be doing that much traveling. That's why I'm like, I gotta travel while I got my life here. Shoot. There's so many places I want to go I haven't been. Hey, Brown, Texas in the house. Hey, it was 104 degrees today. It was hot. Oh, see, I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people live. I mean, shoot, it was hot here. It was 70. It was 79 degrees. I was like, oh no. I'm complaining about 79. And y'all talking about 100? 104? Oh, no. That's not it. That's not it, guys. That's not it. I'm going to treat myself to another trip to Clearwater, Florida next month after I pay my credit card. Oh, okay. I haven't been to Florida, like outside of the airport. I was in Florida, but I was there because I had to take a connecting flight to the Caribbean. So I never got off. And then when I came back, I didn't get off either. I just went to my connecting flight home. So yeah. Get ice at the gas station first thing. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Jasmine. Hey. I'm going to treat myself to... Only thing I do like about summers in this... Oh, yeah, you need gas station at the ice. Yeah, because you got to get that ice at the gas station if it's 104 degrees. My goodness. Miss Maya said, only thing I do like about summers in the South is that it rains. Oh, where is it in California? Whereas in California, where is it in California? It's a drought. Like right now, it's fires in Southern. Oh, it's fires again? Dang, see, I don't even know. I didn't even know California was back on fire again. It's always on fire because the thing is, and it's not that we don't have enough water. It's because these billionaires cut the water off and diverted it to the ocean for whatever reason. Y'all can look that up. But we had plenty of water, but for some reason, because of some type of fish or something that they're trying to conserve or preserve, they send all the water to the ocean. And I'm like, bruh, so you'd rather us all burn up to preserve a fish? Like, okay. That's crazy. But hey, whatever. I understand about the environment, but gosh, what about everybody else? What about the people? What about their homes? What about their livelihood? What about that? I mean, the fish ain't tripping. God gonna take care of the animals. What about us? Sad. I hate fires. Yeah, I typed that all wrong. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, California is in my prayers. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Southern California gets it the worst because it actually be really hot there. I mean, we've gotten fires here. I remember Oakland fires was huge back in the day in the hills. But it's not as bad here as it is in like Southern California because it's real hot there. Like we don't get super hot here in the Bay like that. But in like the rural areas and like the valley and stuff like that, it gets real hot. It gets hot, hot. Yeah, I saw it on the news. It was a bunch of horses and cows. They were trapped. No, no, that's what I'm saying. That's oh my goodness, that's horrible. See, for a fish though, for a fish, is the fish giving them some money or something, or is the fish detrimental to the environment where everybody will be deceased if it dies off? Like, come on, man, because of a fish? Oh God. These rich people just be doing any old thing. They be doing any old thing, bro. They be doing anything. I got sunburn yesterday, and I hate it because it triggers my eczema. It's all on my arm, my head, everything. Because I was out in the sun at my son's school, and then out in the sun at my daughter's school. It was just horrible. Horrible. But that's really sad. Praying for the animals for real. Sad for the animals because they can't do nothing. It ain't their fault. It ain't their fault. They the most innocent things in the situation. It's really messed up. That's a really sad situation. Oh man, that breaks my heart. I mean, even though people do eat cows and stuff, but still, I'm sure that's not what they was there for. They may be making people's milk and horses, and people be riding horses. It's just sad. Like, ugh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Sky left. My cat was sitting here with me, and then she just left. I was gonna pet her, like, oh, poor animals, but she was gone. She probably went out there because she heard them making some tacos, so she went out there to see if she could get some, get a taste. Oh man, but yeah, guys, that's sad. And the thing is, like, we was at a tsunami warning just like last week because there was a huge earthquake in Russia, and the water, I guess, or near the water, and so we were on tsunami watch. And I said that just goes to show how close we are to Russia over here, because we on tsunami watch because of the earthquake they had. It was like 8.9 or something. And I guess the tsunami hit Japan first, and then Hawaii was supposed to get hit, and then we was supposed to get hit. But by the time it got here, it was just light waves. It wasn't like nothing crazy. But still, though, that was just like what? Because it was like it went out on our phones, like notifying us and everything. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, that was crazy. Be careful not to get sunburned in Texas, everybody. Oh yeah, see. I'm glad you guys are okay. Thank you. Me too. Because I was scared. I was like, and we're by water too. So I was like, what is going on? There's always something going on this planet, man. I tell you that. That's why I said it be so much going on already that we don't need to have no added stress. Like, there's already enough going on where we don't need added stress. If we can delete something or delete someone from our life that causes added stress, I suggest doing that, because we already can't control everything in our life. But the stuff we can control, we need to go ahead and end it. Whatever we can control that's causing us problems or wreaking havoc on our lives, just cut it off, because you have the power to do it. You have the power to cut people off. You have the power to cut the internet off. You have the power to do everything. And so take your power. You feel me? If something is triggering you, you can take your power. There's so many things that are beyond our control. We can't control fires and tsunamis and earthquakes and loss of jobs and all the stuff that be going on. But what we can control, hey, take full control of that. Take full control of that. Don't let somebody else take control of the stuff you can control. Just don't do it. That's real. Cause if you have the control of it, and you can take care of it and you can change it, like weight, like stress, like internet, like all the things that you can take control of, that you can adjust and make, changes for yourself to better make your life better. Do it. Do it. Do it. I don't care what it is. Even if it's cutting off somebody that you thought was close to you, I don't care. If it's triggering you, it's causing you pain, just drop it. Like it's hot. Because you have the power to. That's a choice that you actually can make. And a lot of choices we don't have in life, we don't have, that we can make. We actually are, if you think about it, a lot of stuff we can't control. We can't control if we wake up tomorrow. We can't control, what happens most of the time. But when we when we can control things, I notice people don't even control it. Like, you have the power to control so many different other things in your life that you don't. And it's like, makes you feel like, why? Things are already out of control as it is. If you have the opportunity to control something to make your life better, just do it while you have the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we can't control the government. We can't control a lot of stuff, but you can control who you watch online. You know what I mean? You can control how much you engage with certain people. Like, there's things you can control that you can help better your own life beside the stuff you can't control. Exactly. Life is very short. Thank you, brown sugar. I mean, short. And I'm seeing like, oh shoot, what was that girl name? I mean, shoot, look at Malcolm Jamal Warner. That was out of his control, right? Some other chick, her husband just passed. Was it Kelly Clarkson or somebody? I mean, he was 40 something. He had cancer. Beyond his control. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, when we can control stuff, like, we can control what we eat, we can control when we sleep, for the most part. We can control what we consume on TV or radio or phone, internet. Like, then control it. Make sure that it's what you want, what you like, what you enjoy. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, letting it control you, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's real. For real. So, only person that ate was Kiera? Oh, brown sugar, did you eat? I think you said you had some beans and some salad or something. Or maybe I just watched your video because I think you had like a salad. I have not had nothing. And I feel like my allergies is kicking up. I don't know why. It's because it's hot. Like, when it gets hot, it just be like, my allergies be bothering me. Like, horribly. So, yeah. Life is very short. I know. So, I'm glad y'all came up on here because I was very upset. Y'all can ask Maya. I was today, I was like, oh no. And I had already missed being live last week. Because, like I said, I had a lot going on. My mom, my kids, I was just like, I can't make it. But after today and how people was talking crazy about me in Cole Live, and then he blocked it to where I couldn't even respond, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go live and just say my part in defense of myself and how things going and how it's not cool. You know what I mean? Because making racial slurs and sexual innuendos and all this other stuff against me, I felt like I had to step up and just be like, that's not cool, and it's not okay. And it's not okay to allow it, and it's not okay to promote it, and it's not okay. Shoot. No, I had 5 nectarines. Oh, that's what I did see, the nectarines. 1 cantaloupe, veggie stir fry, and 2 summer rolls. Ooh, summer rolls, is them the ones, the rice paper rolls? Is that the one where you put like shrimp or vegetables and stuff in it? That sounds hecka good. I had a bacon and egg sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good too right now. Your live was fun. Thank you. It was full the whole time. I know. I know. I think it might have been the title that I was tired of being bullied or something. I think that's what it said. I'm tired of being bullied on YouTube, or I'm tired of being bullied or something like that. And that's the whole thing. Like, online, when you be online, yeah, it's hard to monitor what people say and do, but like you can easily block them, and you can easily, you know, cut them off, or you can unfollow or unsubscribe, or, you know, say you're not interested in watching it and stuff like that. Like, you still have the power to do that. So that's what I was like, yeah. But if you find, like, that's what I'm just doing from now on. I'm doing that from now on. I'm not gonna let nobody make me feel no type of way. I'm not gonna have nobody bringing drama to my life unnecessarily, especially on the internet. Like, nope, it's over with. um Brown Sugar said yes, rice paper rolls with tofu inside. Ooh, I'm eating dates, drinking beet juice now. Ooh, see, you be having some good stuff. You be having some good stuff. You be having some good stuff. My stuff ain't gonna be nowhere near as good as all of that. I didn't even see. Nectarines is my favorite. One of my favorite fruits. I used to love watermelon, but it hasn't been tasting the same. Like, I'm not a huge fan. Cherries was another one of my favorites. They've been all right this year. Nectarines I have not had yet. I had, actually, that's not true. I had nectarines like about a month ago, and they weren't that great. So I was like, let me just wait a little bit. And you said cantaloupes, so I'm like, oh, I need to get me some cantaloupes. Cause when you said cantaloupes, I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna be about that time for me to go get some. um, yes, I love your curly hair, cute curls. Thank you. It's shoot, it was all slicked down, but now as I've been in here hot, it's all back to just woof poofed up. But I want to get me. I don't know if y'all heard of Tymo, but I want to get me one of those Tymo brushes so I can kind of just flat iron it, because it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I had the nerve to say I had a weave. Like, where weave? Where? Where's the weave? But yeah. Thank you. It's looking whoop right now. Like I said, when I first started this live, when you go watch the beginning of this live, my hair was slicked like this, and then it just started just getting all curly. Strawberries been good? Really? Okay, because the strawberries I had last time was not that good. I was very disappointed. See, I need to go to the farmer's market. That's what I need to do. Hey, tomorrow is the farmer's market. Tomorrow, yeah, every Saturday morning from 9 to 1 is the farmer's market. I need to go to the farmer's market because they fruit definitely going to be good. They even be letting you have trials, like test they fruit. Like, they be having, ooh, it is nectarine season, because they be having like white nectarines, yellow nectarines. They have it chopped up like plums and stuff. They be having it chopped up like a specific area where you could taste it before you even buy it. So I need to get up in there. I need to go get up in there. I should go tomorrow. All natural hair, no weave. Exactly. Oh yes, strawberries. Yes. Laugh out loud. Weave. I saw some organic strawberries for $2.99 a pack. I should have got them. Ooh, really? That's good. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's why I said I'm ready to go to the farmer's market and give me some fruit, cause I know it's gonna be good. It's gonna taste good, and I'm yeah. I need some more fruit too. Cause see, the thing is, when you go to the store, it don't be the best. You know what I mean? Like, even though if you go to farmers market, you know that you better eat that fruit up quick. But then that's how you know it's really organic, because after a few days, you gonna be like, okay, my fruit's not good no more. So that's what I kind of like about the farmers market, and then kind of don't like. It's a good and bad thing, because at least I know my fruit is fresh. But after a few days, like, you know it's fresh because it's starting to, like, you better eat it now or forget it. So, but at the store, you can buy stuff and it be lasting forever, and you be like, okay, I don't know about this. Try those butter beans, please. Okay, yeah. Brown sugar, I'm gonna look it up. Probably see if my Walmart got it. Cause it's funny, my Walmart don't always be having what everybody else Walmart be having, which is weird, because like, I don't know why. maybe just the location, based on location. But sometimes what other people's Walmarts got, mine's don't. And what my Walmart got, other people's don't. Or even for Amazon too. For Amazon Fresh, I noticed the same thing. Some people said they don't got it, and then like, but here I got it, or vice versa. So I don't really know. Sprouts might have better beans. Oh, I love Sprouts. That's like my favorite grocery store. Like literally my favorite. That I like Whole Foods too, but Sprouts, I'll go to Sprouts before I go to Whole Foods if I'm like driving to a store. Safeway, I don't like Safeway no more. Back in the day, they used to be cool, but now they're not that great. And yeah, Sprouts for sure. I'm definitely, and they're building a Sprouts right here in San Leandro. They was putting the sign up yesterday, so I'm very excited about that. That they will be having a Sprouts closer to me that I can go to, because I love going there, and that's where I got my seeded watermelon from. Sprouts. They had organic seeded watermelon, so I'm very excited for the Sprouts that's about to open up out here. I can't wait till they open. I know it's probably gonna be crowded initially, but I'll go early in the morning or something, because Sprouts is where it's at. I mean, and then their salad dressing, like I said, they got that bomb salad dressing. Like it's like a garlic, some, not marinade, but garlic something. I don't know. I used the last of it, so I don't have the bottle. But they have no fat dressings, and one of them was balsamic, and one of them was garlic. But I ended up getting um the garlic one. Yes, driving to Newark is so far. Heck yeah. And I wouldn't even go to that one. Newark is hecka far, and plus Hayward 80 traffic, I wouldn't even go to that one. I used to go to the Pleasanton one, because I felt like the Pleasanton one would take me 18 minutes to get there, and then the Newark one would take me like 25. And then they built one in Hayward that just opened up like the beginning of the year, and that one still be heck of like 25 minutes to get to. So, well, because you was in Hayward, so it probably wasn't as long. But for some reason, it seemed like it just take heck long. It's always traffic. Like the Pleasanton one just seemed like maybe it's just less traffic to get to, but it probably is a further distance, but it just be less traffic to get to there. So, but I haven't been to none of them. Last time I went to the one in when I go to work in Emeryville, I go to the one that's over there in Benicia. No, it's Benicia, or it's before what is that called? Is it Berkeley? Nah. I don't know. But it's like a few exits after Emeryville. I'm not sure what that is, what city that is, but it's not Richmond. It's before that. And I go to that one because it's like a 10-minute drive from my job. So I go there when I'm at work and get stuff. I go there. That's why I got that turkey from my last video. When I was like, when you're on the go, I got the watermelon from there, and I got that turkey and that salad from there, from Sprouts. Hecka good. Hecka good. Oh, wow. I always went to Newark. Yeah. But yeah, because you're closer. Sprouts has good white peaches. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm about to check them out. I love Sprouts. Whew, you guys, I'm about to wrap it up because I still ain't ate, and I need to eat, and I want to get in the shower and go to sleep because I want to stay strict on my sleep schedule. I hope y'all is too. But thank you for being here though with me, because I was really going through it today, y'all. Really going through it today. But I appreciate y'all being here with me and hearing me out, and all the love and support and everything like that. I appreciate it. So thank you, you guys. And as always, take care of yourself and take care of each other. I sound like, hey, what's that dude name? Remember, what was his Soul Train? What was his name? Oh, Shamar Moore. Remember, always take care of yourself and each other. And he started dancing around. Do y'all remember Soul Train? Anyway, that's how I know I'm tired, because I'm talking about random stuff. Anyway, I love y'all. Until next time, peace.